Pre-game show. My name is Cole Elling, being joined by the legendary coach Benny Palmentary, my dear friend and fellow 2019 graduate Gino Monachino, and our very special guest this weekend, a Hall of Fame inductee, the class of 2003, Willie Cashmore. Pleasure for you to be here today. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Cole. It's good to see you. Good to meet you. Yeah. Coach Palm.
Yeah.
How are you, my brother?
Another Hall of Famer.
Yep.
Really.
I'm happy to be a part of the family. This is a great place, and I'm happy to be back here tonight.
Not only is it Hall of Fame night, but it is homecoming, so the crowd's going to be full as the Warriors host St. Michael the Archangel Guardian. Still hard for me to say that. Usually I get to go to the straight O'Hara, even as they're still St. Michael's. But the Archangels coming in tonight as they are 2-2, and the Warriors looking to add on a second win as they are 1-3. But Coach, start us off.
It's for the Crystal Cup.
Yep.
St. Michael's has never had the Crystal Cup, so we've got to keep it here. Hey, nice to see Willie, class of 2003, but football year 2002.
I can remember the first year of the Crystal Cup in 2001.
That's right.
We had a loaded team that year.
I
mean, our junior, senior class was just, and we smacked them.
Was that over there?
It was over there.
11 o'clock. 90-degree day, probably.
It was. It was. I remember Eric Gutterman had just a sick catch.
Yes, Eric had a good.
And we just crushed him that day. And
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Fun memories.
The coaches from O'Hara always remind me, when they beat us by 30, and when we beat them, it's always by a touchdown. I said, but we still get a W, so it doesn't matter how we win.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But with Willie, homecoming, a lot of thoughts, a lot of memories and stuff. What's one of the big memories that come out in your head, besides me yelling at you when you were a junior? We already heard that story.
Oh man, there's a lot of memories. Obviously, the place has changed a lot.
Yes.
And so it's really neat to see how it's grown and changed and developed. I certainly think about my time here and just really all the people. There's been a ton of people who have loved me, poured into me, cared about me, dealt with me when I was a high school knucklehead like that guy right over there. And so, honestly, the people who have poured into me, I've got some family and friends coming tonight to be here and to see me get announced as a new member of the Athletic Hall of Fame. It's the people who have just poured their lives into this place and into the youth and in my time here. So the people are what I mean, I'm here to see you, man. You're my guy.
Well, it's funny. I was just talking to Coach Simone. He said that he had a meeting with some of the seniors. They're 1-3. You were 0-3 your senior year. And I remind him we've never won a state championship without losing a game. And so sometimes it's better to peak later. Tell us a little bit, as much as you can, about when you were 0-3 and you guys had your meeting.
Man, I mean, at that point, we had a run at Pius from 98 till then of just hardly any losing at all. Right. And so being 0-3 was tough. It was tough. It felt like we as a staff and as a team were the only people that believed in us. Right. So if anything I take away is, man, we continued to believe, and we went on a nice run there through districts, and the rest of the Pius community bought back in, it felt like. But I knew that, and we had a couple come to Jesus moments as a team. Right. I remember being in Radke's office after being 0-2, but I know we stayed together in that. So that's what I remember. It just a lot of confidence in who we were and what we could do.
Beautiful. How about you, Coach? I mean, alumni, a coach for many years.
Coach,
home.
What was your favorite memory of me as your
I
player?
Can't say it on
Please,
live TV.
What was your favorite
All
memory
I know is
of
that
Willie Cashmore?
When you had to go, you went. I wasn't talking about running the football either. So that's the clear memory I have on a bright, sunny Saturday, a semifinal game. Willie says, I got to go. I said, where are you going? He goes, no, I got to go. I was like, okay. Hold up some towels. The rest was history.
Those were the days.
I'll tell you what, every semifinal game that I can think of, Coach G can remind, it's always been a sunny day. It's always a beautiful day. We've only lost one semifinal game against Harrisonville in overtime at home.
Yep.
And we've had some great ones here. So it's a road. They're going to get there. I promise you. They're going to get there this year. Yeah.
No doubt. I'm really excited. So how I've been involved with this current team these last couple of years is Coach Simone has done some overnight spiritual retreats. He's done 4 years of that. And last year, James Reyes, Coach Reyes, has got me kind of re-engaged in the team. And so I was a part of it last year as a small group leader. This year I spoke to the team as well, being a small group leader. I work currently with Fellowship of Christian Athletes up in Des Moines, Iowa. So I'm in full-time ministry now. So for me, it's been incredibly redeeming to come back, be involved in the team in this unique way. Obviously, we are a Catholic school. Our faith is something that we can display in the building, and so I do that both in private and public schools up there. And so to be able to come back and be a part of the team in that way, I know a lot of the boys through that. I was involved for that overnight. It's been really, really neat, and I'm thankful for Coach Simone, Coach Reyes to allow me to come back and be involved in that way. So
that's amazing.
It's been awesome. It has. I was a knucklehead, Cole. Gino, knucklehead. So to come back and to see kind of how they're challenging the boys to grow in their faith and believe, to really make their faith their own, and me to be a small little part of that has been really cool.
Well, we appreciate you continuing to give it back to St. Pius X High School, and enjoy this game, enjoy the induction tonight.
Yeah.
I want to list off the other Hall of Fame inductees tonight going out with you. Ben Baker, class of 2007. Richard Murphy, known as Murph, a legend around here.
Murph with the Magic Tones.
85 to 2013 coach. Coach, many thanks. Abby Hipp, 2017 graduate, phenomenal women's basketball player. Vito Labruzzo, 1998 baseball player, now the head baseball coach here at St. Pius X. And Willie Cashmore himself right here in the flesh, 2003
yes.
Football Hall of Famer.
Yes.
So thank you again. We'll let you get down to the field.
Yes,
and,
thank you.
Shout you out, but thank you so
Willie.
much for being here. And
Coach, you're the man. Thank you.
We'll be right back for break. Thank you. From break, as Mr. Willie Cashmore just left us, but we are joined by another St. Pius X legend, Greg Clausen, Coach G. Thank you so much for joining us, and it really is perfect, not only homecoming, but Hall of Fame induction night, and recently that 1998 to 2002 St. Pius football team just got inducted to the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame, which you were obviously a coach as. So congratulations nonetheless, but you could share it, continue to share some of those stories.
Yeah. Oh, no, thank you very much. Very fortunate to be a part of the staff. Came on in 1994 under Coach Griggs, and then continued with Coach Byers for the next 21 years. So, and we had a heck of a run from 98 to 2002. Benny was on that as well. So, yeah, great stories there, great teams. Willie was part of that, into that. Your current athletic director, Vince Armilio, was the first running back in 98. I mean, Nick Zegarelli, Nicky Ralph. I mean, it's all those guys. So it was a great time to be here. Great time to be a Warrior.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. When is it not a good time to be a Warrior?
Exactly.
We did refer to that, some of those Hall of Fame, Missouri Sports Hall of Fame induction notes that we found earlier. One, that little team meeting, as we might say, for that 03 team. But we also heard some great stories when we met on Wednesday. You stripe the field back in the day. Now with this beautiful facility, no striping in the field on Thursday nights. But,
hey, we made this field look as good as it could possibly be. We came a lot of Thursday nights up here. A lot of all of us coaches, some of the dads would come up. Was telling a story to Willie. There were several times whenever we'd be out here on Friday night, you could not take enough showers. We had paint all over us. We're like out here trying to coach, and our arms and legs are just covered in paint. Made some mistakes a couple of times trying to put a W in the end zone that turned into an M. Of course, we were playing Maryville, so and then had the big white egg in the middle of the field.
Supposed to be a football.
Supposed to be a football. So
we got creative.
We did. Great memories, though. I mean, I wouldn't trade anything. Right. Wouldn't trade it for the world. I mean, loved being up here. Loved the camaraderie. Loved to be around. The kids, the coaches, the staff. I didn't teach here, but I kind of felt I became a part of the community through, I don't know if I was adopted or through attrition, one of the ways, but I talking to Willie again and feel like I've, got about 800 kids over the years that are kind of like pseudo sons to me, and I still to this day hang out with a bunch of them. So very, very fortunate.
That's amazing. I noticed too, I read that 02 team, I want to say there's 23 starting seniors on that team. And really talked a lot about how they, came up together through St. Pat's and on to Pius, and then, worked all the way up to that senior year. I feel like we might start seeing a lot of that similarities in this program now, where we have that Northland Warriors football that we talked about last week. Is there any similarities that you see in that team in those years to these last couple of years here currently at St. Pius X?
I think one of the biggest things is because of the staff here at St. Pius now. The staff here are those kids we coached back in the day. They were Anthony was on that. He graduated in 2001. I know like Michael, Tommy,
Frank,
all those guys, Frank T have all been involved in this. And like I told you the other night, we had that great run starting in 98, but I believe it really started in about 95, 96, because I don't think without like Michael Sansoni's leadership and Tommy Casconi and Frank Termini and those guys, I don't think, we hope we would have got there, but I really think they were they built character in those kids the next year, because that 98 team, 22 starters were probably seniors. Yeah. Maybe there's 2 juniors, I think, Zigarelli and maybe Carl Barron.
I always said 96, 97 is why we went to state. It was definitely, Coach Byers, we'd sit in the office like, we just can't get over the hump. What does it take? And we'd go to Coach Ringel, because he was winning state championships in baseball. It's like, we're missing something. Why can't we get over that? And those guys hated to lose, because they knew they were going to hear it in their neighborhood, their uncles or whatever, were going to just haze the hell out of them. So they didn't stay around on the field after they lost the game. They went right to the locker room. They didn't want to be seen if they lost, So they had chips on their shoulders. And Michael, I think we're going to interview him here pretty soon. He'll tell you, he's got 2 of the biggest comebacks of Pius history was with him, So.
Yeah. 100%. Like I said, back to with these kids now, I think their coaches are instilling in them what we were trying to do back in the day. And I think it always comes full circle. You're a few generations removed, but the message is still the same. Compete. It's team. It's, family. I know I don't want to get this wrong with the acronyms, but it's family. Right. You got to have faith, and then you become a champion. And I think that's something that's being instilled. And, you can't teach that. You just got to have it. And I think that's the belief these kids have. So,
talking to Coach Simone, he said that might be the best thing that they lost, because they're going to come together.
Right.
Either they go opposite or they come together. You hope they come together. Right. And that's just going to – you get stronger when you break something, and you learn more when you lose than you win, So.
And Gino mentioned it on the phone with me today. That schedule they had last year and – going to those away games, and we got a running clock every fourth quarter. It's like
doesn't do anything for you.
No,
but you like to sprinkle a couple of those in there in case you have injuries. You want to get healthy somewhere. But you want to play speed. You want to play physicality. You want to see all those teams. But my first 3 years coaching here, we went undefeated, and we beat Liberty, Excelsior Springs, North Kansas City. We were playing all these huge schools, beating them, and we lose to Cameron in the playoffs. So they're high school kids. You got to peak at the right time. You got to keep them focused.
Right.
And You got to be a lion tamer.
That's
Sometimes you
true.
got to be a psychiatrist. You got to be everything.
Yeah.
And you got to deal with knuckleheads like Willie Cashmore, you know, who's 6'1", 230, is your tailback. He's like, just give him the damn ball. You know? Run behind Charlie Simone. Let's go. Once we figured that out, we were good. I looked like a superstar coach.
Exactly.
So if there was, if you were able to get into that locker room tonight after, a tough few weeks for this team, what's one piece of advice that you would give this squad this year as they head into, homecoming and then eventually a lot more tougher games up
Just
ahead?
compete. I mean, you got to make sure you compete. You got to pick yourself up if you make a bad play. You got to have your team. You got to pick your teammates up whenever they make a bad play, and you got to realize it's not about you. It's about the entire team. It's about everyone trying to do the same thing, trying to accomplish the same goal. And I know that's what Coach Simone's doing.
Coach, I want to ask you this because you haven't been around, but I've been on the new side and the old side. I think it's harder now to form a team with social media. Everybody's making a video, Facebook, all that BS stuff. You mentioned the parents. It was like a community wanted you to win.
Right.
So Larry Cascone was rooting for every player, not just his son. You know what I'm saying? So it was like you wanted to win for the community. As a coach, as a player, it was like a small, even though we're in Kansas City, it was like a small community here. So it's like a lot of pressure on you, too, because of the history of Pius. So.
Right. 100%.
And I got three brothers, and I had to hear it every time I went home, so win or lose.
All right.
And I know these guys have to fill this beautiful stadium that they're playing in now, and they know what it takes. They know what, and I think their expectations are right there with it, too. They know what the.
Oh, it's always been like that.
Yeah.
We don't care about conference champion. We're trying to go the furthest we can.
And I think that it mentions again that Missouri Hall of Fame induction that it might have been that 02 year that Byers came in with a piece of paper first day of practice to win a state championship.
Oh, that was before.
That was whenever he
had that on his desk underneath his mat.
Okay.
Win a state championship.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That was always a goal at Pius. We didn't have a lot of times we were independent, So.
Wonderful.
I don't know.
Well, Coach G, thank you for stopping in and doing this. I believe we have another special.
I don't know where
talented homecoming guest for us, but I appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much.
And
I appreciate it.
If you see Michael down there, yell at him.
I will.
Yep.
Again, thanks again, guys.
Yep.
I'll go find Michael.
We'll be right back. Good evening and welcome back to the St. Pius X Warriors pregame show. I'm Cole Elling, being joined by Gino, Vinny Palmentary. Well, guys, let's get down to breaking down this matchup. 2-2, St. Michael the Archangels, Guardians. They're 1-0 on the road, 2-1 at home. What do you think we're getting into tonight, Gino?
Yeah, just a few games in a row where the Warriors didn't get the result they wanted. And last game, like we were saying during our break, our predictions were very wrong. But, hey, tonight's a different night. It's homecoming. They're looking to set a tone out there, and they're looking to get back on a roll. I think they believe they have the easier half of their schedule coming up, and it starts with tonight. And they just need to get some confidence back into these kids' head and belief in this team and belief in themselves that they can go out there and win every game that they play.
Yeah, and we had a lot of injuries last week, so that throws everything off a little bit. I think we'll see a different Warrior team tonight. It is homecoming. We always are a little sloppy with homecoming. The distractions with high school students, it's inevitable. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. If it does happen early, you're going to see Coach Simone probably blow a gasket and call timeout and get everything straight. But I'm hoping to get the running game going again. Everything works off the running game.
Yeah,
if you can get the running game going, then your play action is open and everything else is open. So I'm hoping Cannon is 100%. I don't know if he is, but that's what I'm looking for tonight.
Yeah, like you said, their identity is their run game. When their offensive line is moving forward, this offense goes. And when this offense goes, they score points, and it opens up that little fullback, little flat route they throw, and some of that pass game. They just need to get back to what they do best.
There was a lot of veterans out last game, as you mentioned. Hudson Bailey, Nick Springer, Dwight Bedberry.
Both corners were out.
Yes. So it's good to
Billington
hopefully have a healthy roster tonight. Right. And so again, I mean, I think we kind of know what we're expecting with St. Michael's. They've had somewhat of a tough schedule. He came off a big win against Pembroke Hill last week at Pembroke Hill. But as you said, that running game, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I watched a little film on St. Michael's, and they run a little bit, and you guys might not know this offense, but the single wing offense, which is two quarterbacks basically. Either one could take the snap. A lot of motion, a lot of fakes. You really just need to watch the linemen. I mean, I remember when we practiced against it, we didn't have a ball at practice. You just look at the linemen, they tell you where the ball is going. So either their rosters are lying or something, but they've got some size. They got two big kids that they run behind, and they move them right and left side. All their skill positions are nice size, 6 foot, 190-ish, So we just can't let them get going. And a lot of guys go both ways. I think their defense a little soft, and if we take the running game to them, we could wear them down, so it helps us on when they're on offense as well. So I'm hoping we play a good, clean game and get the momentum back. We got to get the momentum back.
Yeah, like you said, clean game, no penalties this week, and just try and get Cannon Cruz going early, and then like we said last week on the broadcast, Chase Brookings made a lot of plays last week. I try and get him the ball early. I try and keep his momentum going because he's young.
Spread it around.
Yeah.
So whoever is scouting you, they don't know who to focus on.
Yeah.
I mean, that was one thing I made sure I did was 1 week it was this kid, 1 week it was this kid, 1 week it was this kid. We never had an all-star. I mean, Willie ended up winning the Fontana Award because we gave him the ball 30 times a game. But
sometimes you need those guys.
At the end of the season, it would almost be 50-50 pass run. And it wasn't a plan. It works that way if you spread it around and stuff. So we need all those guys to, contribute so they can't focus on one guy. So.
Yeah. And I think the last couple losses as well, the turnovers have just been killing us.
Turnovers, personal foul,
3 turnovers in the first quarter at Gardner-Edgerton. I think 3 in the third quarter here at home last week. So something to really look at, I think, personally, especially on the special team side of the ball, is there's been a lot of flip-flop on special teams this year.
The interception I wouldn't be totally concerned with because he was trying to make plays. I get it. If it's a tie game, you're concerned. But if you're getting beat by 3 scores, he's trying to make a play. I get it.
Yeah.
And he was running for his life, so that's which was the strength of our team is our offensive line. So that kind of surprised me.
Yeah, same. Cardinal Ritter was that defensive line. They came to play last week. I mean, they were really good.
thought it'd be fun before we give our prediction for this game. Maybe look around Kansas City. There's some fun games this week or tonight.
North Kansas City.
North Kansas City. We also have Rockers, Bishop Miege, Blue Springs South, and Staley, 2 top-ranked teams, along with Lee Summit North and Blue Springs. But you know, a team I kept noticing the last couple of years that have been up there is that Nixa team. I mean, they played Thursday night. They won by like 30.
Oh, they're one of the biggest schools in the state.
They're the biggest school I've ever seen.
That whole line, like I remember.
It's that Cantwell kid. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how much Miami paid him, but it's a lot.
Yeah. You know, the North Kansas City team's intriguing because every year they have 2 or 3 Division I kids. I'm like, what is going on down there? They can't win. They got all these athletes. And this year, it seems like they're putting it together. Tonight will be the biggest test to beat Kearney. You know,
they have Kearney tonight?
They have Kearney tonight. Kearney plays good defense. Kearney's Class 4, but they're notoriously a good team.
Great team.
So I don't know where it's being played. But, yeah, it would be if Northtown could beat them, that would be a big victory for them.
Yeah.
I don't care that Kearney's small.
No.
It is.
Kearney almost beat Lutheran North last year.
It's where?
At North Kansas City.
North Kansas City.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to have to say North Kansas City does have the #1 field in Kansas City. We have #2.
I like that place.
If we can get a stone wall, we'd be #1. I like North Kansas City when it was grass field. I always thought it was the best field. We played there when I was here, and it's just a great. It was always a good atmosphere down there.
Yeah.
So, but this is right up there. I'm going to tell you what, this is right. I don't like fields with tracks around it.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks ago, Gardner Eggershit, you feel like you're so far away.
Correct.
This is like arena football.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, you run a fade, you may run into a wall. This is like, I love it, man.
Right on. All right. Well, let's end it with some predictions. Let me hear it.
All right.
I got to think of my multiples of 7.
A lot to a little. I'll go 63-21 Pies.
Wow.
I'm going to say 56-14 because they score in the fourth quarter twice.
I felt 21's too much. I'll go
56 Pius.
I'll go 7.
56 Pius, by the way.
Okay.
I didn't want to leave that open.
I want to see 42-3.
Okay.
That's what I'd like to see. Don't let them in the end zone.
I don't know if St. Michael's, if you have their kicker stats on here.
Oh, we'll shut them down at the 1 line.
No,
okay.
I saw him kick off. He did kick the ball, which was interesting. Kicked the ball in the end zone, and whoever was reffing last week, not last week, against Mountain Grove, they returned the ball out of the end zone, which you cannot do. In Kansas, you can. I learned that lesson. But in Missouri, it doesn't matter. If the ball drives you in the end zone, it's dead right there.
Maybe that's the future I see for
Thursday night, NFL was a little crazy.
That was crazy.
How about, I
don't even understand. I had my son break it down. There's an NFL video. I said, tell me why he even attempted to do this. I've seen 2 guys try to do that backfired both times. Just kick the ball.
And especially when you just tied the game.
Right. One completion.
40.
Believe me, I needed it. I'm glad it happened.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I felt terrible. I mean, you play that hard game and the kicker does that? I mean, high school kickers, they're nuts. I mean, you tell them, hey, kick the ball 10 yards, he kicks it to the end zone.
Yeah.
You tell him kick it in the end zone, he kicks it to you. I mean, it's just whatever opposite, But that I felt sorry for that guy, man.
Yeah, that was tough.
He missed.
I was like, what? I was
a half a yard. He missed it by.
Why don't you throw it way up in the air, put it at the 10?
If it goes in the end zone, they get it at the 35.
Yeah.
If it bounces in the 20 to the end zone and goes in, they either have to return it or they can get the ball at the 20.
Yeah.
I think that would be. You want them to get
automatic.
20.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway.
Well, we got kickoff in 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us virtually, of course, here at the St. Pius 10th Warriors pregame show. I'm Cole Elling, Vinny Palmentary, Gina
Real
Monachino.
quick, shout out who made our sign.
Yeah.
You shut him out. You got it.
Andrew Romano.
Oh, my bad.
Andrew Romano from Compy T-shirt. Thank you for doing that.
Cole
Looks
didn't know
great.
his name.
I figured it was Compy's. I didn't know the name. I apologize.
And Vince Armilio is the head coach of baseball.
I'm gonna go apologize to everybody.
Vito Labruzzo is actually the bat boy. Yeah. And he just doesn't even do anything but bring the bats.
That's not what I heard.
No, we heard Vito makes all the calls. That's what you said.
All right, well, thank you for joining us. Come out here if you can make it. Have a great evening.
See ya.
more than just a game. It's a celebration of tradition, community, and the heartbeat of our school. For years, the field has seen champions rise, friendships forged, and memories made. Our history is rich with pride. We have stood as a beacon of faith, family, and champions. From our earliest days to today, one thing remains constant: the bond of tigers still. Generation after generation, our school has been a second home for so many. Families who have walked these halls for decades, students who are now teachers, and teachers who have now inspired generations. We're not just a school, we're a family. We have a proud alumni. We got a lot of coaches here that are alumni of St. Pius. Football has always been the heart of our homecoming tradition. Under the party light lights, we cheer not just for the team, but for the spirit of competition, hard work, and teamwork that defines our year. Every pass, every tackle, every chirp in the city, it's all for this community. A community built on respect, faith, and drive to do the best we can do. Homecoming is about more than football. It's about celebrating every part of who we are. From our musicians to our actors, from our scholars to our athletes. Each of us plays a role that makes our school so special. Let's remember the legacy will continue. We have a vision. We committed to build a team, but in the process we built something great. We built a family. We built a home. Welcome home, Warriors.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening and welcome to the beautiful campus of St. Pius X High School. This evening's Class 5 varsity football game. Your St. Pius X Warriors welcome the guardians of St. Michael the Archangel. At this time, we ask that you please rise as Father Mark will now lead us in prayer.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. God the Father, thank you for a beautiful evening for football. Thank you as these two Catholic schools come together in competition, that the coaches would be men of clarity and charity to make sound judgments and sound decisions. Our fans and family would exhibit true civility and hospitality, and our athletes would use their bodies, their intellects, and their wills to the glory of God. As we pray, glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen. St. Pius X, pray for us. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you, Father. We ask that you please remain standing as at this time we honor America in the singing of our national anthem. Tonight we welcome St. Pius' own students, Charlize Painter and Jackson Usher.
Good evening, St. Pius X football fans. You're looking live onto Larry Cascone Field at Warrior Stadium on the beautiful campus of St. Pius X High School. In a few minutes, we'll be kicking off tonight's homecoming game, which this year is also the annual Battle for the Crystal Cup between the St. Pius X Warriors and the St. Michael Guardians. I'm Brett Sharp, and with me on the color commentary, SPX Athletic Hall of Famer from the class of '83, Coach Benny Palmentary. You ready to go, Coach?
Oh, I'm ready.
Let's go. We'll get back to Coach in a minute to hear his keys to SPX victory. But first, let's get everyone caught up on how these teams have fared thus far as we have reached the midway point in each team's regular season schedule. SPX has started the season 1-3, but don't let that record fool you. This is a quality team, and the Warriors have faced extremely stiff competition through the first 4 weeks of the season, with losses coming against Missouri Class 5 state ranked number 2 Rockhurst and last week against number 4 Cardinal Ritter. You can also throw into the mix a close defeat to two-time defending Kansas Class 6A state champion Gardner Edgerton. But the highlight of the season thus far for the Warriors would probably be the 21-9 defeat of the Rockets from Catholic High School in Little Rock, Arkansas. It's always nice to get a win, but the venue that it came in made it even more special, as that game was played at the Star in Frisco, Texas, the Dallas Cowboys' world headquarters and practice facility. Our visitors tonight, the St. Michael Guardians, have also had mixed results in 2025, starting their season with a record of 2 wins and 2 losses. Losses have come to Mountain Grove in southern Missouri and Hayden Catholic from Topeka. St. Michael's victories came in the season opener against Summit Christian and last week 31-16 over Pembroke Hill. Mark Bliss is in his first year coaching the Guardians, but his 29th year of coaching overall. The Oklahoma native has a career record of 213 wins to 84 losses, with previous stops at, get this, Coach, it's like a Johnny Cash song, I've been everywhere. Here we go. He's been at Edwardsville, Illinois, Odessa, Missouri, Derby, Kansas, Las Animas, Colorado, Blackwell, Oklahoma, Naples, Florida, and Conway Springs, Kansas, where he won 4 state championships. Coach Bliss was most recently at Prairie High School in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, where he led the Hawks to a 50-27 record over his 8-year tenure. So now the stage is set for this homecoming edition of the battle for the Crystal Cup between St. Pius X and St. Michael. Coach Baum, how about your keys to SPX victory tonight?
Our keys get back to the running game. I know we're still a little banged up, but that is our bread and butter. Everything works off the running game. That's what I spoke about in the pregame. Second of all, this offense is a partial single wing, so you're going to see 2 quarterbacks, and either one could take the snap. A lot of motion, a lot of fakes. They may get us once or twice, but our defense has to settle down quickly.
Yeah.
And really, you're watching the lineman. You're not watching the backfield. I hope for a clean game, less penalties, and no turnovers.
Right.
And let's get back on the ball and get some momentum going.
That's right. Get things rolling here. Yeah, so got to be disciplined on defense. A lot of misdirection. Right. Exactly. Do your job, right? Do your 1/11th.
They have good skill positions. They have 2 their captains are linemen, and they bounce them from left to right. So, of course, they want to run behind those fellas.
Right. All right. The Warriors will kick off to start tonight's action. Senior kicker Frankie Kapitanovich puts his left foot into the
end zone
ball and drills it deep into the north end zone. Touchback, Guardians.
How about that kickoff Thursday night in the NFL game? Did you see that?
I missed it. No. What happened?
To lose the game. He kicked it before the 20-yard line. They got up the ball at the 40-yard line. Oh, game tied. 1 complete pass, field goal range.
Brutal.
He missed it by half a yard.
Even at the highest level.
Yes.
Funny things happen.
Yes. Kickers are a funny bird.
I'll take our funny bird, Frankie K, any day of the week.
So
doing a fine job for the Warriors.
2 quarterbacks in.
Number 2 would be Gage Burgess. 35 joining him in the backfield is senior running back Luis Talado. 1,000-yard rusher last year. Burgess throws, finds a receiver in the flat who's quickly brought down by Dwight Medberry. It's going to be about a 5-yard gain. Burgess 2, Griffin Moses.
Nice to see Dwight back. He was injured last week. So Headsy ball player helps us on defense quite a bit, and Billington at the other corner. So we were missing both corners last week.
Right. Medberry and Billington back in action here, joined in the secondary by Fisher and Chisholm. Burgess and Talado in the backfield. Counter going the other way. Going to be brought down after maybe a 2-yard pickup by Jamel Holman.
Jamel has not had a breakout game. He's been getting a lot of double teams, so I'm waiting for him to have a huge game here pretty soon.
Make his presence known. He is joined on the defensive line by Kyler Kuhn and Cato Wadaka. Linebackers inside are Charlie Ross and Mason Wright, flanked on the outside by Connor Crosby and Cameron Phillips. Give goes inside to Talado. He's going to lumber his way forward for about an 11-yard pickup down to the 40-yard line, move the sticks for the Guardians.
Can't fall asleep as a defensive back against these guys.
Right.
Because they will, number 8, I'm sorry, I don't know his name yet. But
Max Thomas.
Yes, Maximus. So when I did my quick scouting report, he was one that stood out quite a bit.
Yeah, good-sized kid. Lined up as a split end, bottom of your screen there. Talado and Burgess in the backfield. Talado's going to take this direct snap. Nice job getting low there on the near side by sophomore linebacker Cameron Phillips.
And that play right there is the setup play. Number 8 will release, go straight downfield. So can't be too eager to come up. You got to watch the offensive lineman, make sure they're run blocking.
Right.
You know, as a defensive back coach, I always taught linemen look at the heaviest guy on the offensive line. He tells you everything.
Right.
You know, he can only pass block or run block.
Sort of a high hat, low hat.
Do not look at the backfield. You'll be lost in this game.
2nd and 7 for the Guardians. Counter goes inside, and it's stuffed quickly by a trio of Warriors led by Phillips and Charlie Ross. Nothing to gain there by senior running back Maverick Cure. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Coach Bliss sending in the play call from the near sideline to his senior quarterback, Gage Burgess. Burgess gets the Guardians to the line. Going to flip the formation here. So,
not sure.
Either trying to draw us off sides, or we're just going to go with a straight false start here.
Right.
So that will definitely
big penalty.
Yeah, increase the degree of difficulty here for the visiting St. Michael's Guardians. Going to make it 3rd and 11.
We may see some more zone out of our defense this week. Last week we allowed a man trying to put pressure on the quarterback.
Right.
So I got a feeling we may see more zone. Cover 2 or soft cover 4. I don't know.
Would make sense with the game situation here, and Coach Bliss is going to call timeout. Wants a little more time to think about it as the play clock was getting short there. So first test here for the visiting Guardians, 3rd and 11.
5 and 8 go-to players for them, so you got to watch, like I said, Maximus and number 5, Henry Miller, 170-pound wide receiver.
And knowing new Pius defensive coordinator, Coach Van Houen, I would imagine he's probably going to concoct a little pressure here as well.
Well, I'm not saying he's not going to back off of it, but I'm going to say we may see more zone.
Got it. Okay.
So with zone, you're not going to blitz as much.
Especially early in the game here.
Just inside word, maybe. I don't know. I may not know what I'm talking about.
You're not saying. You're just saying.
Because they run flood routes. You're going to have 3 receivers in one area.
Right. Flood zone.
But now they're in 2x2, so.
Spreading things out here. A 2x2 look. First we've seen here for St. Michael's. Burgess alone in the backfield. Here comes Phillips. Wadika's going to get there. Lays a hit on Burgess, but he's able to deliver a strike to junior receiver Brian Buster. He's brought down by Fisher and Medberry. Needed 11 yards, picked up 13.
He stood in the pocket, was not intimidated by the rush at all.
Phillips and Cato Wadika were just a step late getting to Burgess. Good pressure there, but as Coach said, the senior QB stood tall, handled the pressure, and delivered a strike. So they're going to stick with what's working here, stick with the 2x2, 1st and 10 for the Guardians in Warrior territory. 7:50 to go in the first quarter. Phillips gets to Burgess, but he's able to find Buster. He goes up and over Eric Billington. Move the sticks again, down at the 26. 1st and 10, Guardians.
See, that type of play, it doesn't matter if you're blitzing. He's throwing to a spot.
It was so quick,
and
too.
He's letting his guy, he knows they're a man. I don't know how tall number 4 is if we have a height on him.
No, they don't have it listed. I'd guess he's all of 6'2", 6'3".
Right. He knows the ball's coming. Our defensive back has back to the play.
Billington was all over him step for step there, but the receiver knew where the ball was. Eric did not. 1st and 10. Ball falls incomplete. Burgess trying to hit near side here. Senior receiver Henry Miller makes it 2nd and 10.
We need to get out of this with minimal points, 3 points. And like I said, first drive, homecoming, new offense.
Yeah.
You just got to survive the first drive.
Yeah.
Settle in.
Right. 7:18 to go here in the first. Opening possession of the game.
So you may see an outside slant and two vertical routes.
Trips at the bottom of your screen here. Burgess looking to throw. Ball is picked off. Dwight Medberry, senior cornerback. Nice heads-up play. Ball was wide, high and wide.
Triple slants.
Right.
And he just overthrew it.
Yep.
You know. He had inside leverage. It's just.
And that pass wasn't even to Medberry's man. That was to the
right,
inside man,
right.
but Dwight did a good job dropping into his zone, found the ball, gets his mitts underneath that pigskin, and there's a little momentum shift right there, Coach.
Now let's just go down and drive and wear him down. I have a feeling this free safety is going to be the #1 tackler tonight. He does tackle a lot.
We have seen that on film. That's right,
Yeah.
Coach. Senior QB Hudson Bailey brings the Warrior offense to the line. Fakes to Cruz. Bailey to Chisholm, far side. Sophomore receiver Brock Chisholm's going to pick up about 4 yards on first down, makes it 2nd and 6.
That's just an extension of the running game, so short passes. I like it.
Brookings and Chisholm at receiver. At the top of your screen, bottom of your screen, senior receiver Tristan Worm. Got some fun news to talk about Tristan a little later in the stream here tonight. Bailey and Cruz in the backfield, 2nd and 6. Bailey gives to Cruz. He's met quickly by Tolado. We'll be calling Tolado's name quite a bit tonight, offensively and defensively. Senior does a lot of work for the Guardians. It's going to be a 2-yard loss for the junior running back. Pushes the Warriors back a couple yards, makes it 3rd and 8 with 6:10 to go here in the first quarter. Offensive line left to right, Birch, Britt, Eblin, Searcy, and Kuhn. Third and 8 for the Warriors. Cruz in Teddy motion. Bailey steps away from pressure. He's got nothing but green grass ahead of him. He's across the 30, 40, 50. Going to get angled out of bounds. Not quite. Stays in bounds. Lowers a shoulder and tumbles his way just shy of the 30-yard line.
There we go. Running backs beat up a little bit, so let the quarterback run.
Ball at the 31-yard line. Got that as a 57-yard pickup. Is that right? Was the ball on the 12? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? First and 10 for the Warriors from the 31. Oh. Bailey to Chisholm, in and out of the hands. Ball falls incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Lucky there. A little high.
If you're going to miss, don't miss high, right?
And those hands came down pretty fast. Yeah, we play action, so it took a little time.
So 2nd and 10. Play call signaled in from the sideline. Compressed formation here. Worm and Brookings on the line. Chisholm and Mason right off the ball. Fake to Cruz, going to dump it outside to Mason Wright. He's going to pick up about 9 yards, make it 3rd and 1 with 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Long one.
Hudson Bailey 2 for 4.
Going to hurry up, a little tempo. Yeah, look like Hurst there.
Plunge up the gut by Bailey. Needed a couple yards. Looks like we got 3. Move the sticks, Coach.
Yep. I'd like to see us run this in and punish them a little bit. Sometimes passing doesn't take anything out of the defense.
Right.
You know?
And it looks like we do have a size advantage up front as well. I see some big boys over there for the Guardians.
They're loading up the box.
But overall, size advantage looks to be in our favor. 1st and 10. Bailey gives to Cruz. Cannon finds some room on the right side, and he's into the secondary, into the end zone. Touchdown, SPX. Cannon Cruz from 21 yards out.
Excellent drive. Excellent.
So the Warriors hit pay dirt first and dent the scoreboard first. It's 6-zip SPX, PAT pending. .417 to go in the first quarter. Brock Chisholm snapping, Hudson Bailey holding, Frankie Kapitanovich.
Legal procedure.
We've got a flag. So false start against the Warriors will back up this extra point attempt, 5 yards. Well, let's try it again. Chisholm snap. Bailey hold. Kapitanovich kick is no good. Pulled a little bit to the right there. So score will remain 6-0 SPX with 4:17 to go. And while we've got a minute to get set up here, the Warrior Pride Booster Club would like to thank its partner, local McDonald's owner-operator, the Ward Organization. Did you know no one provides more first-time jobs than McDonald's? To find your next or maybe your first employment opportunity, stop by the Ward Organization's Northland McDonald's location at I-35 and Choteau for details. Also, don't forget to download the McDonald's app for great deals every day. Thank you, McDonald's and the Ward Organization. All right, Coach, 6-zip. We answered.
Yes, we did.
Points off of turnovers. Defense held. A lot
penalties.
of positives there.
Stop the penalties. It cost us 1 point.
Right. So now we've talked about this before. Now we're always chasing that point, right?
Multiples of 7.
Right.
You know,
much better than multiples
throws
of
off
6.
my prediction tonight because it was all multiples of 7.
Kapitanovich with the kick, and it looks like Frankie took out a little frustration here as he drilled that about 8 yards deep into the north end zone. Touchback for the Guardians.
I'd like to see us get some more turnovers. We haven't had a lot of turnovers.
Hasn't been a lot.
No.
That's right.
I don't know what our plus minus is, but I can't think Rockers game we didn't have any.
No, I don't remember. And I know we've had 5 or 6 picks that we've thrown.
Yeah. And a couple fumbles against Gardner Edgerton.
And a couple fumbles, right?
Yeah.
So the Guardians will begin their second possession on their own 20-yard line. Tolado takes the direct snap. He's brought down after about a 3-yard gain by Cato Wadaka. Oh, check that. That was Jamel Holman with the stop. So 2nd and 7 for the Guardians, 3:50 to go in the first quarter. Fake to the motion man, give goes to Tolado, but he's met by a trio of Warriors. Connor Crosby, Dwight Medberry, and Kyler Kuhn combined to stop Luis Tolado, senior running back, after a 3-yard gain. It's 3rd and 4. It'll be interesting to see if the Guardians go back to what worked on that first possession, right? Burgess to Buster.
Well, 3rd down is not the surprise play time. It's, you're just trying to get that first down. Once they get that first down, play action. But
tight formation here for the Guardians. Now they're going to split wide. QB run coming here. We got a flag. Delay game.
There we go.
So push back the Guardians 5 yards here with 2:50 to go in the first quarter. Makes it 3rd and 9. Well, that changes the calculations a little bit there. 3rd and 4, now 3rd and 9. Tolado actually checks out of the game here.
So they bring in Henry Miller as a receiver, good receiver. They put him and Maximus together, 8 and 5.
Right, a pair of senior receivers.
Well, they're going to try to get Number
Buster,
4.
yeah, Brian Buster.
Man-to-man here, one-on-one.
3-by-1 for the Guardians. Burgess will take the snap. Looking far side. Just overthrows an open receiver. He had Henry Miller in that far flat there, but the ball falls incomplete, 4th down.
He was open for sure. So let's see a special teams play here.
St. Michael's sends in their punt team. And dropping back to do the punting is Max Thomas, senior receiver and defensive back. Hey, we got a Bishop sighting down here, Coach. Look at that. Bishop Johnston.
God's sakes, you're a bishop.
In the front row. Thomas sends out a nice spiral.
Oh!
Chase Brookings not able to bring this in, and the Guardians will recover with good field position in Warrior territory. St. Michael's will take over at the 33-yard line. So a big break there for the visiting Guardians.
The most important player on your team is the punt returner. All you want to do is catch the ball.
It's a big swing
You
play.
don't care about
right.
returns. Just catch the ball.
Right.
Don't let it roll 60, 70 yards. Just catch it.
Chase would definitely like to have that one back. Just get those elbows a little tighter, young man, and you'll be fine. Just next time, shake it off here.
See, back in the day, I would let it roll. It would bounce, then I would pick it up. Coach didn't like that.
That's, a little easier,
I didn't realize I needed glasses back then.
3-by-1 formation here. The Guardians are going to spread things out. 1st and 10 with 2:18. Burgess does go under center. Looking to throw.
Double
screen
pass.
on the far
Double pass.
side. Buster's going to throw it up. He had an open receiver, but Billington closed so quickly, Buster was not able to get much on that throw.
That was just in an NFL game. I don't know which game. I just saw that over this weekend. So it's amazing how coaches watch that stuff and put it in their playbook real quick.
Right. I remember you weren't above doing that. I can remember
no. I would
a few
now,
Chiefs plays and Patriots plays with you.
You could do the rewind and stuff, so it's so
Makes
much
it a lot easier.
Like you're hoping that you would get it on the highlight,
right?
On the
and then write it down real quick.
Yeah.
2nd and 10 for St. Michael's. 2:13 to go in the first. 2-by-2 formation. Burgess takes the snap. He gets flushed out near side. Mason Wright puts a hit on him. Ball falls incomplete.
Was he out of bounds? Came back in, though, I think.
Yeah, well.
Thought the receiver was out of bounds and came back in. But
the side judge did not throw his hat, which we all know is the universal signal for that. Nevertheless, ball falls incomplete, making it 3rd and 10 for the Guardians. Coach Mark Bliss signaling in the play call. Big 3rd down here for the Warriors, right? Got to respond after that momentum special teams play. Probably 4 down territory, though, for the Guardians.
2 down, yeah. 4 down.
Burgess
holding.
Cannot connect with Miller. Falls incomplete. Makes it 4th and 10. St. Michael's offense looks to be, no, here comes the punt team.
Gabe Maxwell, their left tackle, got away with the little hold there.
Yeah.
We were coming off the edge, and some jersey was being held.
So Thomas comes in to attempt punt team did not come on. The field goal team came on here.
Make sure everybody that's eligible is covered, because
this is a 52-yard attempt. The wind is calm tonight and not going to make it. No good. So with 1:58 to go, our score will remain 6-0. SPX offense will take over.
They pick up, 12, 15 yards on that?
Kind of acts like a punt,
right?
It
was on the 40. It was on the
40, 52, 35.
Yeah, so we get
ball
the
at the 20. Yep. If Max had hit that a little bit cleaner, might have had a shot. Looks like he's got a strong leg. He just hit that ball way too high. So Hudson Bailey will lead the Warrior offense back onto the field. 2-by-2 set here. Worm and Van Dyke at the top of your screen. Springer and Brookings at the bottom. Cruz and Bailey in the backfield. Bailey gives to Cruz. Nice push by the offensive line here, and the junior running back is going to tumble his way across the 35-yard line. Move the sticks. First down, SPX.
They found something over on the right side there. Well, Kyler Kuhn's over there. That's probably why.
That kind of helps,
yeah,
doesn't it?
Helps, yeah.
3 carries for the junior running back. He's got 34 yards, and he's going to catch this swing pass out of the backfield. Get angled out of bounds after a 9-yard pickup. That's Cruz's first catch of the night.
Looks like we're going to go hurry up and try to keep them on their heels. They do have a lot of two-way players, so I'm sure that's part of the game plan.
2nd and 2, minute 15 to go in the first quarter. Moving quick here. Bailey gives to Cruz. He's going to get brought down. Loss of 2. Brought down in the backfield by Wyatt Herman.
They got some good football names. Maximus.
Right.
2 Max.
Yeah.
You know.
It just rolls off the tongue.
You got Bo. You know, I always looked at our roster and looked at, I'd say Coach Byers were either going to be really good or really bad.
Just based off the names.
Based off names,
right.
Yeah.
You can't lose to a guy named Teddy.
Stop it.
Remember that.
I can't
very
say
well. Pim Hill, 95. 3rd and 3, 34 seconds to go. We've got flags.
Charlie Ross.
It's one of your keys to victory, right, Coach? Eliminate these flags. So we'll go from 3rd and 3 to 3rd and 8 here.
Those are called homecoming penalties.
Why is it called a homecoming penalty?
Because their mind's not all.
Oh,
in the game,
got it.
Worried about what they're going to wear tomorrow, what flour they got to pick up.
25 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And we're going to bring a guest or two on here. Between the first and second quarter, we've got some Hibernians behind us here.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, going to tell us about the Crystal Cup rivalry. And the cup itself. Bailey looking to throw near side. He connects with Brookings. We needed 8 yards. We got 9 there. Move the sticks.
I have to confess, I've had a few drinks out of the Crystal Cup.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, in the day.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think these guys mind.
What are you talking about? Those ones imported.
So the quarter will end. Score remains 6-0 SPX. And we will get set up here for second quarter action. And who wants the headset here? Who's going to take the speaking part? So joining us up here in the booth is one of the Ancient Order of Hibernians. What's your name, sir?
Bill Quinn.
Bill, nice to meet you. Brett Sharp.
Very nice to meet you, Brett.
Welcome, Bill. So you're with the Ancient Order of Hibernians,
right.
Kind of a fraternal organization, right? That raises money for various charities around town. Why don't you tell us about AOH?
Well, it's an organization of Catholic men, and we also have a ladies' Hibernians too, but it's separate. And we do raise a lot of charity, and this got underway 25 years ago, this Crystal Cup game.
The Crystal Cup, that's right. So started years ago, and you guys had the great idea of bringing a trophy into what's always been a good game, the Pius O'Hara game, and then now the Pius St. Michael's game, right?
Yes, sure was. And I think Pius won the first 3, maybe 4, and then O'Hara kind of evened out. But,
that's right.
But I remember and we're an Irish organization, the first 2 games, I believe, you had a Frankie O'Rourke. And he was
Frank O'Rourke,
half
right.
Italian, half Irish.
That's right. That's right.
And he came on our radio show. We have a Hibernian radio twice. He and Coach.
Probably Coach Byers at the time.
Byers, it was.
That's right, Bill. And on first down there, Bill, Caden Locke, sophomore running back, was able to take that ball for a 9-yard pickup. So you guys had the great idea, and this is like actual Waterford Crystal too, right? This is like good stuff, right?
Yep, started out Galway, And we ran out of room for the winner on there, so we retired it to St. Pius.
Right.
And now we have another one. It's at Waterford. And
right.
It's really, really a nice one. Tom Laughlin designed this one. So
second down for the Warriors. Bailey's going to keep. Needed a foot. He's going to get more. He is gone. Touchdown. SPX. Hudson Bailey from 42 yards out. So that will make the score 12-0 SPX. Senior QB Hudson Bailey. 2 carries on the night, 45 yards, but that's the most meaningful one of the night. Well, Bill, I know the Crystal Cup as Pius guys here, it's always meant a lot to us for sure to put just a little extra meaning into what was always a very meaningful game.
Well, good.
O'Hara game or the St. Michael's game here. So
and it would be a big rivalry, I think.
Right, exactly.
I went to De La Salle, and we had De La Salle Rockers, little brown jug. So
that's right. Yeah. You bet. Kapitanovich able to put that PAT through, makes it 13-0. Well, Bill, thanks again for coming up.
Well, thank you guys for hosting us.
You bet.
It's a good rivalry, and it's going to continue.
Yes, sir. That's right. Made even more special by the Crystal Cup provided by the Ancient Order of Hibernians.
There you go.
Thanks again, guys.
Sure.
We'll see you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Well, we will get set up here for kickoff. Hey, Ben, you want to cue up Zone 6 Fitness for me? Warriors up 13-0 with 11:24 to go, and we'll get set up here for kickoff. And let's be sure to thank Zone 6 Fitness, though, for their support of the Warrior Pride Booster Club. This is the place to go to get in shape. They offer dynamic group classes, personal training, and a smoothie bar to fuel your fitness journey. It's an incredible 32,000 square foot facility located conveniently in North Kansas City. Come in today and kickstart your fitness journey. Thanks, Zone 6. And Kapitanovich is going to kick this down to the 1, brought out near side, and then angled out quite rudely, you could say, by Blake Fisher.
Good hit. Clean hit, too. Good hit.
That's right. Junior defensive back, sometimes running back, Blake Fisher, never one to shy away from contact, and he popped Henry Miller just shy of the 25-yard line. Ball's going to be spotted at the 24. So 11:15 to go in the second. Tolado gets his number called. He's met after a 2-yard pickup by junior linebacker Jackson Cole. Got a little help from Cameron Phillips and Blake Fisher. Second and 8 for the Guardians, 10:40 to go in the second quarter. Warrior defense really starting to crowd that box now, Coach.
Yep.
Counter give inside, brought down right away by Cameron Phillips, sophomore linebacker, 6'2", 175.
I like this because when it's third long, we know they got to pass.
Right.
And keeping them out of that play action.
Right.
First and second down.
Yep.
Probably hesitant to call it from your own 20-yard line.
Yep.
I got a feeling if they get some yardage midfield, we're going to see a trick play or two. So.
Right. Yeah, Burgess has a strong arm. He's just, been off the mark a little bit tonight. 3rd and 7. Burgess is going to keep far side. He's got some blockers. Gains the edge, but he gets pushed out of bounds by Jamel Holman, who had a little help from Charlie Ross. A couple of junior defenders doing their job and preventing a first down there. Makes it 4th and 2, 9:45 to go in the second quarter. St. Michael's running in their punt team.
Do we have anyone back? No, we don't.
We're going to play straight. Now we're making a move. Crew's going to go deep. as our punt returner. Most of the defense stays put. Low snap handled by Thomas. End over end punt. Checks up, takes a pious bounce. That was close, but did not hit Luca's ankle. So the Warriors will take over their third offensive possession here at the 35-yard line. 9:10 to go in the second quarter.
I think Coach F might get a little deep ball in him right.
You feel that coming?
Oh, I do.
I feel that coming too.
But it'd be nice just to drive down and go up by 3 scores if you can.
It is interesting, you know, Half being a former Truman State receiver.
Yeah.
Those old receivers, they like to throw the ball.
Well, first down. There we go.
Here we go. Bailey looking to throw.
Deep.
He's got
And it's
Brookings
open.
deep and connects. Touchdown SPX. Bailey to Brookings from 65 yards out.
All OCs think alike.
A momentum play at a point in the game where we needed to capture a little more momentum.
Beautiful throw.
On the money.
Yeah.
Bailey to Brookings, 65 yards out.
And I like that we're not chasing that lost extra point.
Just keep kicking.
Yeah, just keep.
Right. Brock Chisholm to snap. Hudson Bailey hold. Frankie Kapitanovich kicking and through the uprights.
Good job, boys.
20 zip SPX, 9:01 to go. And we'll get set up for the kickoff here. And let's take a minute to thank Whole Harvest Kitchen for being a sponsor of the Warrior Pride Booster Club. Whole Harvest Kitchen serves fresh, made-from-scratch meals that prove healthy eating can be full of flavor. From hearty dinners to weekend brunch, their menu is crafted to bring people together around food that tastes as good as it makes you feel. Pair your meal with one of their signature wellness drinks, refreshing, energizing, and designed to keep you going strong. Whole Harvest Kitchen, located in Town Center Plaza, is honored to support St. Pius X football and the Warriors. Thank you, Whole Harvest. So with 9:01 to go in the second quarter, Warriors are taking a firm grasp on this game, Coach. Kapitanovich with the kick.
Out of the end zone.
Drills it out of the south end zone. St. Michael's, who just reading their body language here, the wind is starting to come out of their sails, Coach. They're going to take over at the 20-yard line here. I see some helmets coming off. I see some shaking heads for the visiting Guardians.
Walking.
Yep. Body language has definitely changed here for sure. So
don't give me any reason to change the body
exactly.
language.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's keep the cup, right?
That's right.
Nice to meet the Hibernians there.
2001 was the first one.
Was the first cup.
We played
cup
O'Hara,
game.
out at O'Hara during the day. Eric Gutterman had a phenomenal
EG
fade route. Couple fade routes by Nicky Labruzzo.
Oh, nice. Burgess hits Max Thomas on that first down pass. Tried to get a little screen set up there, but it was snuffed out quickly by Dwight Medberry. It's 2nd and 9. Yeah, these Crystal Cup games, they've were tight for a long time, but of late, since St. Michael's has come into in existence, we've yet to lose to St. Michael's.
That's right.
Dating back to 2017.
Pius trivia, there's 3 teams that have played Pius more than 10 times. They've never beaten Pius. You said 1.
Said St. Michael.
Yep.
Flag on the play here goes against the Warriors.
The other one is a Catholic school. One's a private or public school.
And the minimum is 10 games.
Yes.
Okay. Anybody on the Warrior text line, be sure to check in. Help me out here. 2nd and 4. I'll have to think about it, Coach. Burgess looking to throw. He's getting pressured backside. Not going to get him, though. Burgess, nice pass. That's going to count. Far sideline there. He connects with senior receiver Henry Miller.
Their receivers do a great job coming back to the ball.
Right.
They go up for the ball. They come back to the ball.
And they need to because Burgess does a nice job keeping plays alive for sure. Savvy, experienced senior quarterback gets the play call from Coach Mark Bliss on the near sideline. 1st and 10 from their own 43.
No one's covering the slot.
Yeah, the slot.
No one's covering the slot.
Fisher sees it. He's coming over.
Get over there.
Going to take the quick hitch. Oh, Fish, hang on. 12-yard pickup. Burgess.
He pointed at it, but he needed to cover him.
To Wilson. Were we only playing with 10?
This quarterback, if he sees somebody uncovered, he's going to throw to him.
Right. Yep. Savvy, experienced ball player for sure. The Guardians penetrate Warrior territory.
And we're doing it again. Now we got an outside linebacker moving out.
Right. Yeah, that should be an apex coverage there.
This is wrong.
And then Chisholm comes over. 1st and 10. Burgess looking to throw. Can't connect. Trying to hit Buster on the near side. Eric Billington providing the coverage. 2nd and 10. 7:08 to go in the second quarter. Holman, Kuhn, and Ross on the defensive line. Jackson Cole and Mason Wright, your inside linebackers. Cameron Phillips and Connor Crosby on the outside.
Corner route, number 5. Oh, he's running his thing.
Burgess getting pressured by Holman. Flag on the play in the backfield. Look at Burgess doing a Fran Tarkenton impression. Cannot get to him, and he throws the ball away. There is a flag on the play. Should be a hold against the Guardians.
Should be a hold.
Man, did I say it or what? He can keep a play alive.
Yes, he can.
My goodness.
He's all business. I like this kid.
Nice job, Gage Burgess there.
Doesn't get flustered. And they got a lot of seniors.
Right. 6:55 to go. This penalty will go against the Guardians. Pushes them back 10 yards, make it 2nd and 20.
We just brought in some fresh linemen because those boys are tired of chasing
right.
them.
A Tim Barak checks into the game, as does Cato Wadika. Kyler Kuhn will continue to anchor the middle. Chisholm and Fisher in the backfield, flanked on the corners by Medbury and Billington. 2nd and 10. Here comes Billington on a crash blitz. Here he comes. Burgess is going to have to throw this away. That should be grounding.
And they're saying
did not cross the line.
They're saying number 11 was there.
Okay, got it.
We showed that blitz really early.
Yeah. Billy was a little anxious.
We had 2 coming off the edge.
Yeah, Billington and Phillips on the near side here. So 3rd and 20.
I thought for sure he would throw into the blitz number 4.
Right.
But most high school quarterbacks run away from the blitz.
Yes.
You need to throw,
at it. Yes, sir. Holman checks in for Kuhn. He'll anchor that defensive line. Jackson Cole showing a blitz here in the A gap.
We're going to drop out, maybe.
Nope, he comes. Burgess is going to get this pass away. He was being pressured by a Tim Barak, Jamel Holman. Phillips was back there. Cole was back there. 4th and 20. Here comes the punt team for St. Michael. Cannon Cruz back to receive the punt from the foot of Max Thomas, or as you like to say,
Maximus.
Thank you.
On the other roster, it's Maximus. I like Maximus.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I took 4 years of Latin, man.
Ho, Ball on the ground. Warriors are going to scoop
and score.
And score. There goes sophomore receiver Brock Chisholm.
Scoop and score on special teams. We made up for it.
Incredible. So the snap
Up-back.
hit the up back, fell right at his feet. He couldn't get a hold of it.
A wayward snap.
It was wayward.
Yeah, a little bit outside.
Is there a home for wayward snaps like there is for wayward boys? If not, maybe you can work on that, Coach. The Benny Palmentary School and home for wayward snaps. So the Warriors will come on for a PAT attempt with the score 26-0, 6:34 to go in the second quarter. Wheels are starting to fall off here for the Guardians. They've had a turnover. They've had a special teams turnover. Kapitanovich's kick is up and good, making it 27-0 with 6:34 to go in the second. And we'll get set up for the kickoff here. And while we've got a minute, the Warrior Pride Booster Club would like to thank its partner, Stako Electric Construction Company, for their support. Since its inception 52 years ago, Stako Electric Company has earned a reputation as one of the Midwest's top electrical and data communications contractors. Stako continues to operate on the leading edge of their industry with a comprehensive knowledge of new technologies as well as systems that have been installed for years. Stako is the Kansas City region's service and install specialists. Stako Electric, bringing the power to your business. Look at the best dressed up there on the video board.
Who is it?
Bishop Johnston.
I thought it was Joe Pat Ross.
It was, and Joe Pat just waved and said, hey, Bishop, take a look. Wave. You're on the big screen there. Kapitanovich is going to drill this kickoff through the south end zone. St. Michael's will begin this possession on their own 20-yard line.
Little score update from
what do you got?
North Kansas City, Kearney, which is
that's a big
battle.
game.
Right. North Kansas City's been playing well. 3-0 Kearney.
Wow.
Early score.
Early on, yeah.
North Kansas City's been putting up some points.
Right.
They always have like two or three D1 players.
Yes.
And I don't know what happens, but they
and Kearney plays good D.
Yes.
You know, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
$6:34 to go in the second quarter. Guardians on their own 20. Tolado will take the direct snap. Heads right into the teeth of that Warrior defense. Nothing doing. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but he's brought down by Mason Wright. Jamel Holman, Jackson Cole had a piece in that as well. Makes it 2nd and 10.
Another score, Rockers 14-0 on Miege. We play Miege here next week.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
We got St. James next week and then at Miege.
And St. James is winning over Blue Valley 7-0.
Interesting. And Rockhurst, of course, in our district. Right now they're at the top of the Class 5 District 8 standings with just about a 1-point lead over Platte County. Both squads are undefeated. Counterplay comes near side. It is sniffed out by Mason Wright. He had some help from Charlie Ross. Kyler Kuhn and
looks like we're going for the ball quite a bit.
You saw Charlie stripping there, yeah.
That's good to see.
I like it. Once you know your teammates got that ball carrier secured, you get that ball, boys.
Yeah.
Holman, Kuhn, and Ross on the front line. St. Michael's going to spread out. 1-by-3 formation. Burgess might come near side to Buster here. Nope, he's going to go far side. He's got some time. Burgess, pass falls incomplete. Trying to get that to Buster on the near side here, but that's going to bring up 4th down, 4th and 13.
Now, if we get a score, we go for 2, we get the running clock.
Right.
So that's the only reason you'd want to go for 2.
Got to have a 35-point lead in the second half.
Second half. So that eliminates the comeback if you can.
Right.
So you're still having trouble with these two teams that have never beaten Pius.
I was thinking about that.
And
back
neither
in my head.
team
we
play anymore.
Okay, let's. We're going to need like a geographic hint. So you said
one
one's public, one's
is
private.
north. Whether one's north and one's northeast of us.
Okay.
You'll never guess one of them.
Cruz fields this at his own 45. Nice spin move on the first defender. Lowers his head and is going to tumble across the St. Michael's 45 down at the 44. Okay, so
Catholic school.
One Catholic school.
How many Catholic schools do we play?
But we don't play them. Oh, well, wait. No, it wouldn't be Aquinas because we've lost to Aquinas. Is the Catholic school still open?
North.
Oh, LeBlond.
St. Joe LeBlond's one of them, and I'm
okay.
not telling you the other one. I'm just going to say they are a lot bigger school than us.
And we've never lost.
From 75 to 85.
And they're northeast.
Actually, my brothers here, they were 4-5, and they beat this team.
And they're northeast of us. Excelsior.
You shot too far.
Okay. Bailey takes the snap.
Oh.
Fakes to lock. He's going to keep it himself. Lose maybe a yard on the play. Makes it 2nd and 11. I went too far northeast. Well, it wouldn't be It's Liberty.
You got it.
It's Liberty. Who used to play Excelsior every year. Speaking of trophy games, do you remember the name of the trophy?
Yeah, Water Mineral Bowl. No, that's
no,
William
that
Jewell.
was the college.
That's William Jewell, yeah.
They played for the Dueling Pistols.
Oh,
yes. Talk about not politically correct anymore.
When I first coached, we played Excelsior. We never lost to them.
Right. Well, that's why I
don't know if we played them 10 times.
Might be a little short of that. But, yeah, I remember it was every year for a while there. Bailey and Locke in the backfield.
Oh.
Bailey's going to keep and lose 5 yards. Makes it 3rd and 16.
We may see a long field goal here if we get in 10, 12 yards there.
Yeah, so 3:45 to go in the second quarter. Nose of the ball right at midfield, 3rd and 16. I don't know exactly where that range line is for old Frankie K.
I think he'd try 50.
Yeah. So you got to get to about the 28.
Slant right 30. Behind the throw the slant.
Bailey looking to throw. Flag on the play.
We're going the wrong direction.
Kind of in the area where you'd expect a hold on the Warrior O-line. And that is the call, holding against the Warriors. Coach Bliss is going to decline it.
Now what?
So now you got 4th and 16.
You got to punt.
You do a little quick kick here.
Yeah.
Hudson can punt.
Right.
And it looks like that's what we're doing here.
Yeah,
4th and 13, check that.
Fade left side.
3:05 to go in the second quarter. Bailey looking to throw. He's going to get flushed out of the pocket and get brought down at the 49-yard line of St. Michael. So a little positive chain of events there for the visiting Guardians. They'll take over just outside of Warrior territory.
Don't want to give them hope.
2:58 to go in the first half here. It has been a first half really dominated, controlled by the Warriors. St. Michael's hoping to capture a little momentum here before they head to the locker room.
Out.
Oh boy, Burgess gets this away. Near side, he connects with Henry Miller.
He got rocked.
Brought down quickly by Blake Fisher. A little help from Luca Hardesty. But they move the sticks and penetrate deeper into Warrior territory. Ball down at the Pius 39-yard line.
Tell you, he doesn't flinch. I mean, he had that corner coming on that blitz, and he just stood in there and threw it.
Yep.
Took a little punishment for it. I was wondering why our free safety was moving over there, and then free.
Yep.
He went man corner blitz.
Trips to the top of your screen. Burgess peeking that way.
They can do it again.
He's going to look Buster near side. He escapes 3 Warrior defenders, but eventually is brought down by Kyler Kuhn and Jackson Cole. Burgess will lose about 4 yards on that sack. 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. 2nd and 14.
Yeah, we're tipping off the blitz with our freeze.
Yeah.
They're moving over. I'm surprised he hasn't picked up on that.
Clock is ticking here. We're already down to 1:30. Got trips at the bottom of your screen. Buster, single receiver, dragging across near side. Burgess escapes once again. Gets away from 2 Warrior tacklers. Eric Billington is going to angle him out of bounds. That'll stop the clock as Burgess goes out at the 33-yard line.
A lot of time in high school. You can stop that clock a number of different ways.
3rd and 4.
They got 2 timeouts left.
And St. Michael's will catch their breath here as they get the play call from their coaching staff. 2-by-2 formation. Burgess alone in the backfield. Pius bringing pressure, pretty well picked up.
Push off.
Billington.
That was an offensive push off.
Billington and Buster.
That can go either way. I don't know who he's going to. The offense pushed off.
Little hand fighting there.
I think the defensive hands came up because he was getting pushed off. They called it on us? They are calling it on us.
Pass interference will go against the Warriors. Yeah, I agree, Coach. I saw that out of the corner of my eye.
His hands came up because he was getting pushed off.
Yep. So a few positive plays here for the Guardians, and then they get some big help from the penalty here. Their first trip inside the red zone for the Guardians. 1st and 10, ball at the 18. 2-by-2 formation for St. Michael's. Burgess going to try a fade far side, overthrows it. Good coverage provided by Dwight Medberry there on Max Thomas. I'm sorry, Maximus.
That was a nice throw. It's only where the receiver can get it.
Right. 1:08 to go. The clock will stop on that incomplete pass. It's 2nd and 10.
I haven't seen much over the middle.
Right.
You know. Well, they don't have a tight end, and they do have a back in the backfield.
Yeah. He's a pretty thick kid. Buster has the size of a tight end, number 4. They have run him on a couple drags and a couple digs in, but haven't found him.
If they're going to throw it 11, they better have time. Oh, they had to call timeout on a dead ball.
1 second to go on the play clock there. Timeout called St. Michael. They've only got 1 more to go in the half. So they will get organized. But you know what? 1:08 to go. Why not? Try to get it right here. So while we've got a minute, the Warrior Pride Booster Club would like to thank its partner, Keen Wealth Advisors, for their support. When you work with Keen Wealth Advisors, you're not just a number. They take the time to get to know you, your goals and challenges, your priorities. They want to understand exactly where you stand on the path to retirement so they can help you arrive where you want to be. Perceptive, personalized, precise. Keen Wealth Advisors, inspiring confidence today and in your future. Second and 10 for the Guardians. Burgess and Tolado in the backfield. Tolado takes this direct snap, nowhere to go. Nice job, Warrior D. Maybe a 2-yard pickup there. Timeout quickly called by Coach Simone. Exactly a minute to go on the clock here.
They were trying to hit a blitz. Trying to hit a play underneath that blitz. If you pop it, you got a lot of room, but we played it good.
So that'll make it 3rd and 9 with exactly a minute to go. So wouldn't imagine they would even consider a field goal if 3rd down doesn't work out for them here.
Well, they may, just to get points on the
just
board.
To do, yeah.
Get some kind of momentum. You want to get something.
Right. And Thomas did show a decent leg on that long field goal attempt. I would imagine this would be in his range, but we'll have to see how 3rd down plays out first. Warrior defense waiting on the field for the Guardian offense.
Timeout allows them to put in some kind of wrinkle, trick play, something. You got to
get your troops organized.
Got to get your eyes big here. 4's in tight, so corner out. He's going across the field.
Burgess rolls out.
Oh, good timing route. That was an excellent timing route.
It was. It did open up, but the ball falls incomplete. That pass, Burgess intended for Henry Miller.
That was well timed. Do it before the guy even turned.
Yeah. Yeah, Burgess has been impressive tonight for sure.
I'd take him on my team any day.
Tolado checks out. James Wilson, senior receiver, checks in. As you would expect the Guardians to throw here. 2-by-2 formation. 4th and 9. 54 seconds to go. Burgess flushed out.
Ooh, got picked, blocked by the referee.
He did get a nice pick by the ref there. Mason Wright is going to connect, but he brings down Burgess by the backside of his helmet, but they're not going to call that there.
He didn't grab the helmet.
He didn't get his fingers under the backside there?
I think he grabbed the shoulder pads.
Okay. So well short of the line to gain. Wright stops Burgess, so it will be a turnover on downs with 43 seconds to go. Warrior offense will take over at their own.
We have 2 timeouts left.
24-yard line, right.
Yeah. 1st downs and 2 timeouts. You can throw a couple short passes, get to midfield.
2 timeouts remaining for the Warriors. 43 seconds to go in the half. 2-by-2 formation. Brookings and Chisholm at the bottom of your screen. Van Dyke and Worm at the top. Bailey and Cruz in the backfield. Bailey looking to throw.
Running back. Oh my goodness.
Picked.
See the free.
Free safety.
Holding.
That will be a hold.
Yeah.
Possession will remain with the Guardians as senior defensive back James Wilson did a nice job playing center field there, Coach.
Yeah.
Really read Hudson's eyes.
I don't think Hudson even saw him.
So that'll be a spot foul from the hold there. St. Michael's should get the ball at around the 42-ish.
Yeah, 42, 43.
220, 221.
Whatever it takes.
And indeed, the White Hat confirms the hold call here. That'll get marked off.
44.
We were a couple yards off there, 44-yard line. So 34 seconds to go. The Guardians do have 1 timeout remaining.
That play was cleared out for Cannon. I know he went to the depot. Cannon was right behind, and who was the receiver? Cleared it all out for him.
Right.
Well, defense score. We haven't had a defense score.
Not since last week. Brookings had that pick six. Burgess looks to throw. Charlie Ross almost got to him. Jamel's going to flush him out to the far side.
Don't hit him.
Easy Mason, doggone it. So that'll be an extra 15 yards. From the 37 or so, should take this down to about the 22.
Sometimes you just get tired of chasing a guy. You just want to hit him. It's too late. I knew he was going to hit him.
Yep, you could feel it coming.
You saw him.
You could feel it coming. So that hit out of bounds will tack on 15 yards to that run, down to the 21-yard line. 25 seconds to go in the half. Burgess looks to be no worse for the wear, as he will lead the Guardian offense to the line. They're going to stay spread out here in a 2-by-2. Might want to keep an eye on Buster here at the bottom of your screen. A little bit of a size advantage for the junior receiver. Timeout called. SPX, right? SPX
yes.
Timeout. Thank you, Coach. All right. So we got a minute here, and the Warrior Pride Booster Club would like to thank. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors. And that would be McDonald's and the Ward Organization, Zone 6 Fitness, Whole Harvest, Staco Electric Construction Company, Keen Wealth Advisors, Necco Coffee, and Warner's Stellian Appliance. 25 seconds to go in the half. Guardians ball. They just want something good to happen, right, Coach?
Yeah. You got to build on something.
Right.
Anytime you're on the field, you're learning something.
Right. Kuhn, Barnes, and Holman on the Warriors' defensive line, looking to apply some pressure along with Charlie Ross. He's sneaking in there.
Buster, the wheel route, no?
Connects
to
goodness. Miller. Billington is going to combine with Crosby and Fisher to bring down the Guardian receiver at the 5-yard line. That was Henry Miller. James Wilson with that catch. Clock's going to continue to run here. 17, 16, 15. St. Michael's does have one timeout remaining. 10 seconds, 9,
They may only get
8.
one play. Oh, wow. You only got time for one more play.
Burgess clocked the ball there, stops the clock with 5 seconds to go.
I tried to run 2 plays with 6 seconds one time. Didn't work out.
Yeah. Yeah, the white hat wasn't even watching the play, actually. He was talking to Coach Bliss. And continues to talk to Coach Bliss.
Was he trying to call a timeout?
I don't think so,
now
no.
There's wait a minute. So they did call
white
a timeout.
Hat, yeah, so it is going to be a timeout charged against the Guardians. So no more timeouts remaining. Why bother, though, when you just clocked it? I guess he just wants the timeout now. You only got 5 seconds.
His best
you
play,
don't. You've got no choice at this point.
You've got to get in the end zone.
Right. So the ball is spotted at the near side hash, 5-yard line.
He's complaining that they want more time on the clock because they called timeout. I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't think it's going to happen either, though. So huddled around new head coach Mark Bliss is the St. Michael's offense. I like how you put it. What's your best play, right?
And this
from
area
5 yards out
on the left
it's
hash,
a little more limited. Well, Burgess,
if there's a slot
right.
on the right side, look for him coming across. Roll right, throw back left. The throwback.
Okay, got it.
It's in every coach's playbook.
Burgess has enough arm to do that. Plus, he's got the wheels to just keep it and go around.
They don't have. Well, if they go trips over there, I don't see.
Henry Miller at the slot.
Miller
could run
if
it.
4
5.
clears it, comes across. They may just run a slant up top.
The way he's split could be. Burgess alone in the backfield. Should be the final play of the half here. Rolls
Here's
right.
The throwback.
Here comes Billington. Overruns.
No one's home. No one's home.
And Burgess is going to tuck this into the end zone. Touchdown, St. Michael's.
It's not going to be a nice time in the locker room.
Not the way you draw that up, Coach. But again, so impressed with that play. So impressed with Burgess.
Yeah.
and the Guardians will happily take that little bit of positivity, take that into the locker room.
Penalties once again.
Right. Yeah, kept things alive,
Oh,
a free 15 yards, right? So costly. Yeah, even with the 27-point lead, it still comes back to bite you for sure.
Like I said, learning, because it may be sometimes a tie game and you're getting that penalty. You don't want it to happen.
Right.
So I don't care what the score is.
So the Guardians are going to get backed up here.
They have a penalty?
Yeah, I think too many guys came off the sideline or something on the celebration is what it looks like to me.
Coach G? No.
The G-Man.
G-Man was on the pregame.
That's right. SPX Game Day, hosted by Cole Elling and
I'll tell you what,
Gino Monachino.
Coach G was the best for like me on the sideline.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't a communicator with coaches.
Right.
And I was just in my own zone. And so if I called a play and I had the wrong people out there,
right,
he just
I didn't could see it.
Because we coached together so long, he just knew.
Right. Also, I like to call him the SPX Special Teams Coordinator Emeritus. He will forever have an endowed chair.
Well, like he's not an alum, but he feels like he's part of the
Pius
Pius
like
community.
an alum. Heck yes.
Him and Coach Byers, they were alums through and through.
In spirit, for sure. So a 35-yard PAT attempt.
Got it.
And look at your boy Maximus. He had plenty of leg. Direction was off just a little bit there.
Oh, he didn't make it?
No good. So 27-6. SPX. All right. Well, we're going to dial down the mics here for a little bit, and we'll be back with some second half action in about 20 minutes. Stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to center field and welcome our St. Pius X Pommies and cheerleaders for a special homecoming halftime performance. The Pommies are led by captains Alyssa Romano and Lauren Strada, and cheerleaders are led by captains Stella Linscott and Lucy Guerrera. Ladies, your music is on.
What you can do with my love, all right. Let you know, girl, you're looking good, you're out of sight. All right, just move yourself in the light like a 747. Down the phone B and boogie down the phone B and boogie down the phone B and boogie. On the groove tonight, share the spice of life, and it's nice and right. We gonna groove tonight. B and boogie down the phone B and boogie down the phone.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you could please direct your attention to the south end zone for the introduction of the 2025 St. Pius X Homecoming Court.
Our first member of the court is sophomore Addie Winders. She is being escorted by her parents, Teresa and Chris Winders. She has been on the volleyball team for both her years here at Pius, and she is also an ambassador. Last year, she was on the A Honor Roll. Addie's dream post-homecoming dessert buffet would have to include a chocolate fountain with strawberries, pretzels, and graham crackers. She would also, of course, want her grandmother's peanut butter pie. Congratulations, Addie Winders. Our next member of the court is sophomore Angela Abbott. She is being escorted tonight by her parents, Francie Bonadonna and Sal Abbott. She has been on the varsity dance team for 2 years and was a part of the 2025 state champion team. She is also involved in ambassadors, and last year she was on the A Honor Roll. If Angela could live in Candyland, she would live in the ice cream sea, and her dream post-homecoming dessert buffet is a Starbucks cake pop tower. Congratulations, Angela Abbott. And nice job getting your dress on that quick after a performance. Our first junior court member is Elena Bax. She is being escorted by her parents, Mike and Lenita Bax. Elena has done soccer, track, golf, and basketball during her time here at Pius. She is a school ambassador and a junior family leader in the St. Joan of Arc community. She is also in the school play. She has been on the A Honor Roll every semester, won the Bruce Lackey Memorial Scholarship, won the Sister Mary Sharon Verbeck Memorial Scholarship, and has also won several academic excellence awards. Elena thinks Airhead Extremes would make the best homecoming date because they will always have you laughing or smiling and add a rainbow to your day, every day. Congratulations, Elena Bax. Our next member of the court is junior Jenny Corrado. She is being escorted tonight by her parents, Carl and Sarah Corrado. She has been on the varsity dance team for all 3 years, was the chaplain freshman and captain on freshman and sophomore year, and she is the co-captain this year. She is an ambassador, a junior family leader in the St. Patrick community, on the junior cabinet committee, a Sarton singer, and is also in the school musical. She has been on the honor roll for all years, awarded the Citizenship Medal and Academic All-State in both dance and Sartons. She was part of the 2025 state champion dance team and also won state champion for the individual solo competition. Jenny thinks the best candy to have as a homecoming date would be a pixie stick because they would be full of energy. Not only that, they would make her night full of sugar, spice, and everything nice. Forget roses, her pixie stick date would be the real treat of the night. Congratulations, Jenny Corrado.
Our first senior king candidate is Miguel Costa. Miguel is being escorted by his dad, Mark Slater, and his brother, Kevin Slater. Miguel has played volleyball for 3.5 years and was awarded Best Volleyball Player for 3 years in a row. He also represented his school when he competed in a national math competition. If Miguel could live anywhere in Candyland, he would live in the Choco Mint Ice Cream Mountains. Even though he hates the cold and is not used to it, he would definitely carry that burden to live there because everyone likes ice cream, and Choco Mint is perfect. It earns extra points if it has snowboarding potential. Congratulations, Miguel Costa. Our next candidate is Hudson Bailey. Hudson is being represented by his dad, Brett, his mom, Carrie, and his brother, Harrison Bailey. Hudson has played varsity baseball at Pius for 3 years, and this is his 4th year playing varsity football. He was awarded 2024 All-District Shortstop in baseball, 2023 All-Conference Second-Team Quarterback, 2024 All-Conference First-Team Quarterback, was also the 2023 Frank Fontana Award winner. Also part of the 2023 All-Simone team, and is currently the school record holder for the most touchdown passes, most passing yards, and most completions in a season. Hudson thinks a Twix bar would make the best homecoming date because you get a left Twix and a right Twix. So you get double the fun. Congratulations, Hudson Bailey. Our third senior king candidate is Colby Tomps. Colby is being escorted by his parents, Elizabeth and Kevin Tomps. Colby has been a member of the football team for 4 years, tennis for 1 year, and golf for 2 years. He is currently in an internship called HVAC and part of the National Technical Honor Society. He's on the B Honor Roll and completed both the OSHA 10 and OSHA 30 programs. Colby has also been honored by the fact that he can finish a pizza in under 10 minutes. If Colby could live in Candyland, he would live in Loot Lake, and his dream post-homecoming buffet consists of tacos and tamales. Congratulations, Colby Tomps. Our last king candidate is senior Nick Springer. Nick is being escorted by his parents, Ryan Springer and Beth Weideman. Nick is a community captain of St. Ignatius of Loyola Community. He has played football and golf all 4 years and basketball for 2 years. Nick earned all conference in golf his junior year. Nick thinks Sour Patch Kids would make the best homecoming date because they are both sour and sweet. Congratulations, Nick Springer.
Our first queen candidate is Grayson Vacanti. She is being escorted by her parents, Noelle and Gwen Vacanti. Grayson has been a member of varsity soccer for 4 years, varsity basketball for 4 years, the golf team for 1 year, and is a community captain for St. Padre Pio Community. If Grayson could live in Candyland, she would live in Peppermint Forest because it reminds her of hot chocolate and Christmas time. Congratulations, Grayson Vacanti. Our next queen candidate is senior Franny Hess. Franny is being escorted by her parents, Pat and Tony Hess. Franny has been a member of the girls soccer team for 4 years, girls tennis for 4 years, and is currently a family leader in the St. Padre Pio community. She has been awarded the A Honor Roll, All-State Team, and All-District Team. Franny's dream post-homecoming dessert buffet would be a chocolate fountain with strawberries, pretzels, and a variety of food to dip in the chocolate. Congratulations, Franny Hess. Our next queen candidate is Gia Musarisi. Gia is being escorted by her parents, Chuck and Janelle Musarisi. Gia is a member of the varsity cheer team, part of the golf team for 4 years, soccer for 2 years, dance team for 2 years, and track for 1 year. She is an SPX ambassador and a community captain for St. Patrick's Community. She is in the National Honor Society and has been on the Principal's Honor Roll and won the 2025 Citizenship Award. Her dream dessert bar would be an ice cream sundae bar with extra cherries. Congratulations, Gia Musarisi. Our last senior candidate is Lauren Strada. Lauren is being escorted by her parents, Rossi and Susie Strada. Lauren has been on the varsity dance team for 4 years and was a part of the 2025 state champion team. Lauren is the captain of the team this year and has been a part of the student leadership for 4 years and is a family leader in the St. Patrick community. She won Athlete of the Month last year, Veteran of the Year on dance team, and is a part of the National Honor Society. As a 2-time academic all-state team member, she has also been on the Principal's Honor Roll and is a 2-time All-American dancer. She has also received numerous academic excellence awards. If Lauren could take a candy to homecoming, she would choose a Hershey chocolate bar because they are classy, traditional, and most people like them, and you can always count on them. Congratulations, Lauren Strada. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in congratulating your 2025 Homecoming King, Colby Thompson, and your 2025 Homecoming Queen, Gia Musarisi. Thank you to our 2004 King and Queen, and Annalise Wagner and Vinnie Ross for coming back to crown our 2 new candidates this year. Congratulations to all our homecoming court.
Henderson, Lisa, it looked like your AC unit was really heating up.
You know, they was not looking good.
In 1995, it was only a dream. And then the dream became a reality. And then there was growth. It grew because we stayed on the leading edge of tech, innovation, service, diversity. We are Echo Select, the talent behind the technology.
As a proud supporter of the St. Pius community, the athletic department, and a proud parent of the class of 2029, I want to be your resource for all of your real estate needs. If you're interested in a home valuation, or ready for a lake house or an investment property, or maybe your parents are ready to downsize, please know my entire team is here to help you today. Go Warriors!
I'm here with Lisa Henderson. Lisa, it looked like your AC unit was really heating up.
You know, they was not looking good for us in the first half. I reached up to the vent.
Oh, we actually have a replay of that moment right here.
Yep, as you can see right there. That is hot air I'm feeling there, Terry. But in the end, we made the right call.
2 1 hour.
That's right, and they really came through for the team. They installed a new unit, kept their cool, and really made the team comfortable.
Wow. For more live comfort updates, follow us at 1hourheatandair.com.
Your new refrigerator is 36 inches wide. Your new front door is definitely smaller. Do we look worried? The professional crews at Warner Stellian do this all day, every day. Your new kitchen floor costs thousands of dollars. Your new kitchen range weighs 300 pounds. Are you worried? No. You trust the professional delivery crews at Warner Stellian.
Have you ever wondered where the money raised at our annual Warrior Gala goes? The answer is quite simple. All proceeds go right back to St. Pius X to support students like me through needs-based and financially. This year alone, St. Pius X awarded more than $1 million in financial assistance, reaching 72% of students across all grade levels. Why does this matter? Because for many students, this support makes it possible to be part of the St. Pius X community. By supporting the gala, you're not just giving, you're transforming lives. Click the link in this post to secure your spot or sponsorship today. Can't join us in person? That's okay. You can still make an impact by making a donation, choosing an item from our Amazon wish list, or bidding in the silent auction. Hope to see you there.
Hello, Warrior fans!
This summer, we launched the Warrior Legacy Campaign, a bold step forward to building a stronger future for every Warrior.
Through the campaign, we're building a new commons area, 4 additional classrooms, 4 administrative offices, a storm shelter, and a training facility.
St. Pius X is growing fast, and these essential upgrades will help us tackle challenges
like limited classroom space, lack of lockers, and crowded common area.
Your prayers and support are vital as we work to transform our campus and equip the next generation of Warriors with the resources they need to thrive.
Together, we're building the future of St. Pius X.
Go Warriors!
The Warrior Pride Booster Club would like to thank Necco Coffee for their support of the Warrior Pride Booster Club. Necco Coffee is more than just a business. They are a Kansas City family through and through, a proud Warrior family with deep roots in the Northland. Their whole family attended St. Pius X, and now they look forward to sending the next generation of their family through SPX as well. For 58 years, Necco Coffee has proudly served the Kansas City Metro, delivering high-quality vending and micro-market services to businesses throughout the area. They've built a strong foothold and reputation as Kansas City's premier coffee provider, and now as the city's leading micro-market company. Community is at the heart of everything they do. Through the Simone Awards, they honor top high school football players in the Kansas City area and also support youth sports through the Necco Raiders, the youth football organization for kindergarten through 8th graders that's been running strong for over 40 years. Necco Coffee is proud to serve Kansas City, its families, its future, and its flavor. Thank you, Necco Coffee. All right, Coach, let's get rolling here. Second half action set to kick off. This will be the Guardians' first kickoff.
Yes. I have a feeling we're going to see some fiery Warriors.
Yeah.
Sure
I have a feeling you're correct.
I'm sure there's a stern talk.
Stern talking too. A strongly worded letter.
Mm-hmm.
On to kick for the Guardians, Max Thomas. I knew he had a strong leg. Look at that. 3 yards deep into the end zone equals a touchback. And the SPX offense will begin their first second half possession on their own 20-yard line. Warriors offensive line takes the field left to right. Birch, Britt, Eblin, Kirby, and Kuhn. Charlie Ross in as an attached tight end on the near side. Caden Locke at running back. Hudson Bailey's going to follow the sophomore running back into the middle of the Guardian defense for a 5-yard pickup, 2nd and 5. Twins at the top of your screen, Brookings and Chisholm. Kind of an old school Twins here, Coach. Looks like your old playbook.
A little confusing.
A little miscommunication there, but Bailey's going to make something out of nothing as he carries a trio of Guardian defenders across the 35. He's down to the 37-yard line. That's a 12-yard pickup.
I'm sure the talk went something like this. We are not going to pass the ball the opening drive. We're just going to march right down there and impose our will.
Right.
I'm sure it went something like that.
Yeah, it's kind of looking that way. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Give goes to Caden Locke. He follows Mason Wright across the right side, across the 40-yard line. About a 2-yard pickup for the sophomore running back. It's 2nd and 8. That's Caden's first carry of the night. 2-yard pickup. Spreading things out here a little bit. 2-by-2 formation. Bailey and Locke in the backfield. Chisholm and Brookings at the bottom of your screen, and Worm and Van Dyke are your receivers at the top of the screen. Bailey looking to throw. He's got some pressure. He's going to lose maybe 2 yards on this. Brings up 3rd down. Only rushing 4 there, too.
Well, they brought someone off the edge.
Oh, they did?
He moved the running back over there, and then the running back went out, so throw to him because this guy blitzed.
This guy just blitzed, right.
I thought he moved him over there to block.
Right. 1-by-3 for the Warriors. 3rd and 9. 9:55 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Bailey hits Cruz on the swing.
Come on, guys. We got blocked better.
Picks up maybe a yard. It's 4th and 8. Warrior punt team takes the field. Yeah, not the possession we wanted there, Coach.
No, they got a little excitement over on this sideline, so.
Right, yeah, a little renewed energy on the near sideline here for the visiting Guardians from St. Michael.
Yeah, Cannon must not be 100%. He's not getting the carries.
Kapitanovich fields the Chisholm snap. Hits this ball nicely, and the Guardian receiver fields that just inside the 25-yard line, does James Wilson. Decent field position here to start the opening second half possession for the Guardians. And up front for the Warrior D-line, looks like Holman, Kuhn, and Barak. Corners are Brookings and Medberry. Safeties, Fisher and Chisholm, and linebackers, Phillips, Wright, Ross, and Crosby. Burgess, inside give to Tolado. Little high-low action there. Charlie Ross finishes off Tolado. Finishes what Mason Wright started. It's about a 2-yard pickup for the senior running back. Luis Tolado. 2nd and 8. 8:40 to go in the 3rd quarter. Senior quarterback, Gage Burgess. Direct snap goes to Tolado. He lumbers his way to the 30-yard line, brings up 3rd down, 3rd and 3 after that 5-yard pickup. St. Michael goes no huddle, but they don't always hurry all the time, do they, Coach?
If they're in a tight bunch, you got to be looking for a tight end getting down the field.
Right. Unbalanced formation here, too. Oh, Tolado bobbles the direct snap. Secures it, though.
Got it.
I think he's right at the line to gain the first down.
That ball was in the air.
Yep. Haven't got the signal. Now we got the signal from the white hat. That is a first down. So kind of a slow plodding drive here has started. Move the sticks. Chewing up some clock. 7:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line.
We got a returning All-State chain gang over there, too. Carl Moley, I think he was All-Metro.
Right. For a couple years he has been. Yeah. Impressive.
Come on.
Phillips can't bring down Burgess. Lopez is going to chase out the senior quarterback near side here at about the 33-yard line.
You know, the blitzer still has contained, even though you're always supposed to go to the back shoulder of the quarterback. So if he does spin out, you're there.
You're there, right.
Yeah. Because if you miss, there's no one behind you.
Right, right. As we just witnessed.
Yeah.
So after all of that, Burgess gets back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10.
Light hands, watch play action. Oh, they're going student body.
But the Warrior defense is up to the test there. Tried a little student body right.
Kyler Kuhn put an end to that.
But Kuhn did put an end to that, and he got some help from Holman and Charlie Ross, holding Burgess to a 1-yard gain. It's 3rd and 9. You know, speaking of All-Metro, I saw Coach Andy Kiefer
supposed to be
around here. He's going to be joining in on a little coach's corner here.
Right there?
That's him right there, yeah. We'll bring him in here in a minute to tell us about the SPX girls and boys cross-country teams. They also, like the football team, are at the midway point of their season. 3rd and 9. Fake the inside give. Burgess looks to throw. He's got Buster over the middle. Brian Buster needed 9 yards for the Guardians, and he picks up 14. Move the sticks again.
Who's down?
Brock Chisholm, injured Warrior on the play. He's going to get visited by Warrior trainer.
Is that his shoulder?
Courtney Woolwin. Yeah, Brock is grabbing his shoulder there. So we will pause here, and this will be a great time to bring in old Coach Andy Kiefer. We'll get him hooked up here on the headset. Makes it a lot easier for us old guys to hear each other, right, Coach?
Sure, yeah.
How's it going?
Wonderful,
Andy?
wonderful. How are you?
Excellent. Yeah, thanks for joining us here for Coach's Corner. We'll take just a couple minutes here, kind of in between plays, Coach.
Sure.
But, yeah, wanted to catch up, get everybody caught up on cross-country action. So for the uninitiated, Coach Andy Kiefer, SPX alum, class of 82. Also the boys and girls cross-country coach. So we're going to talk to Coach here in between plays and get caught up on what's going on with the Warrior cross-country squads. But St. Michael's takes the field here, 1st and 10, 5:50 to go in the 3rd quarter. Burgess and Tolado in the backfield. Gibbs going to go far side. Nothing doing. Warrior defensive line holds. Miller is brought down by Mason Wright and Dwight Medberry. So, Coach, cross-country, it's the purest sport there is,
Absolutely,
right? I mean,
absolutely.
it doesn't get any more simple than line up and try to beat the guy next to you.
That's right. Run 5,000 meters and see who comes out at the end.
It's just that simple.
It is.
And that's why you're a heck of a coach.
Yeah,
right there. He's got it figured out.
Makes it easy. Makes it easy, yeah. Huh?
2nd and 11 for the Guardians. Burgess looks to throw. He's got time. Now flushed out. Trying a deep ball to Miller. Cannot connect. Nice coverage on the play there. Blake Fisher was able to break up that pass, Burgess to Miller. So, yeah, as pure as it gets, right, Andy? But then also, too, there's kind of a game within a game because you're always trying to beat your own time, too, right?
Absolutely. It's all about self-improvement.
Yeah.
We have kids that start off running 7-minute miles and by the end of the season running 6, and that's outstanding. We have people running 10-minute miles at the end of the season running 8. That's great, too.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Love it. And pretty good numbers on the squad, too, right? I pulled up your roster. It looked like there were 18 boys, 10 girls.
Yep.
Sound
yeah,
right?
Yeah. We have a couple of soccer players who are also trying to do a little bit of running as well. So
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Very good. 3rd and 11 here. Timeout called near side by the Guardians with 5:05 to go. Also, too, correct me if I'm wrong, Coach. No senior boys this year.
That
right?
is correct.
Okay,
that
so
is
kind of
correct.
a young squad on the
boys' side. They've come a long way.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. And then on the girls' side, I think you've got a couple seniors.
Got a couple seniors, and they're doing a great job of leading. It's great to have them.
Is it
Macy Hinkabine and Megan Cernich? Yes.
Right. Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Very good. And then also too something kind of new. We're able to host our own meets.
We are
occasionally, right?
Yeah, I think this is actually the 6th year we hosted it.
That's incredible.
It is incredible.
So it's a part of the new athletic complex,
right? Yeah.
So
a lot of time and energy's gone into that place. It's really neat down there.
Right. It's amazing. So not only is tennis, baseball, softball, track now on campus, but it's incredible. We've got so much room down there. We can host
full cross-country
meet.
Yes, indeed.
And so when you say full cross-country for the uninitiated, it's a 5K, right?
Right. No, it's yes.
5,000 meters.
5,000 meters, yes.
Right.
Yes.
That's a long way, Coach Palm. More than he ever ran. 3.1 miles.
It is. And ours is blessed with hills.
I know.
Which
I've seen what we're going to get into that. I think the very first Warrior run we had over there. It was incredible. 3rd and 11 here for the Guardians. Burgess alone in the backfield. He's looking to throw, being rushed by Phillips. Cameron's going to get there, but he can't bring him down. Medberry is able to break up that pass to Miller. That is going to bring up 4th and long for the Guardians. So, yeah, we've got crazy hills down there.
We do.
So the first year that you hosted a cross-country meet, I was on site there and just could not believe the route. And these kids are in incredible shape.
They are, absolutely.
But these hills were so steep. I mean, they could just like barely walk up these hills. So is our course one of the more difficult, more punishing courses out there?
It's absolutely more challenging than most.
Yeah.
A lot of them nowadays are on golf courses and flatter stuff. And
right.
Ours is an old school one. I actually just had my son down there today, and he said, I would have loved to run on this course. So.
Right, yes. Former state qualifier, state medalist. Yes, you bet. Drew, right?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Cannon Cruz takes that Guardians punt across the far 30-yard line. Looks like Warriors will take possession here at their own 32. So you're at the midway point of the season here, and we're chatting with Coach Andy Kiefer, Warriors boys and girls cross-country coach. You got some meets coming up. LeBlanc?
Tomorrow we're at Missouri Western for the LeBlanc meet.
Right.
And then we get a weekend off. I like to take one off in the middle of the season.
Right? Yeah.
And then we get to go up to Kearney and then West Platte.
Platte,
yeah.
Right. Bailey connects with classmate, fellow senior Tristan Worm on the near side here. Quick hitch, picks up 6 yards. Check that, picks up 4 yards, makes it 2nd and 6. And then after that, district meet coming up. That's also at West Platte. I think November 1st. Is that right?
Right.
Or they host, but not really.
The boys are at West Platte, and the girls are at Lee Summit North.
Oh, gotcha.
The girls got championship factored up a few years ago when we finished 4th in state. So
got it. Makes sense. That's right. The old success multiplier.
Makes it a little challenging day.
Yeah, I bet it does. So that 5-yard penalty goes against St. Michael, brings up 2nd and 1 for the Warriors. 4:20 to go in the third quarter. Warriors take the line. Bailey and Cruz in the backfield. Bailey under center. He's going to sneak his way across the line to gain. Needed 1 yard, got 2. Well, anything else, Coach, as far as closing thoughts for the anything else to mention with cross country?
We got a great group of kids, and as usual, it takes a lot of discipline to run 5,000 meters.
Right.
And they do a great job in school, and they're just great, wonderful kids. So
excellent.
Love working with them.
It keeps you young, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Fantastic. All right. Well, that has been Coach Andy Kiefer. Coach,
thank you.
Thanks
Appreciate
again
your time.
For coming up for Coach's Corner.
Thanks for promoting.
Of course.
Doing all that you do.
You bet. You bet.
We appreciate it.
Excellent. Thanks, Coach. Bailey pitches far side to Cannon Cruz. Guardians defense does a nice job of containing the junior running back. Throw him for a 5-yard loss. It's 2nd and 15. Bailey fakes to Cruz. He's going to keep it himself, though, pick up about 3 yards as he tumbles across the 40-yard line. Still 3rd and long here, Coach.
Yeah, we look like we're out of sorts right now.
Might be time to lean on that big offensive line. Certainly not this play with 3rd and 12, but if we can move the sticks here, maybe let's establish that run. I know you talked about it in pregame.
Well, Cannon's not 100%. He's hobbling out there.
1-by-3 formation for the Warriors. Brookings at the top of your screen. Looks like he's got man coverage, one-on-one up top. Bailey's going to look that way.
Got him.
And safety closing is able to break up that pass. Nice job closing the gap there, James Wilson, senior safety for the Guardians.
A little late on it. He had him in between the corner and the safety.
Yeah, that needs to be almost just a stop dot type of throw. Tough connection there. Bailey put it on him. Brookings not able to hang on. Good defensive coverage. So 4th and 12 here. Warrior punt team will come out. Frankie Kapitanovich does the kicking and the punting for the Warriors. James Wilson back deep to receive. He'll field this spiral off of Kapitanovich's foot at his own 21-yard line. 1st and 10, SMA.
Kind of stagnant right now.
Just flat.
Yes.
The whole atmosphere in the stadium here is just kind of flat. 2:06 to go in the 3rd quarter. Senior quarterback Gage Burgess brings his Guardians to the line. Gage, that's a good quarterback name. Tolado's going to take the direct snap, and he plunges across the Guardians' right side of the line, gobbled up by about a half dozen Warriors, but not until the senior running back picks up 4 yards to make it 2nd and 6.
They need to air it out if they're going to get back in this game. There's only a minute left, 3rd quarter.
Right.
Minute and a half. Don't fall asleep, fellas.
Yeah, not a big hurry here for the Guardians. Although it really should be. Down by 21.
Right. They like this little roll right, and he'll release. But
direct snap again to Tolado. They like what they're seeing out of that.
Yeah.
Same play, 2 plays in a row. 1st down picks up 4 yards. 2nd down picks up 9 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down. Guardians will move the sticks with a minute 19 to go in the 3rd quarter, down by 21. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line. Tight formation. Burgess is going to keep this one. He's met 2 yards deep in the backfield by senior linebacker Connor Crosby.
The corner brought the sideline with him, and there's nowhere to go.
Right.
Cut that off early and let your inside pursuit come.
Bring the sideline with you. I love that.
Oh, I heard that 1,000 times when I was a corner.
I heard it 1,000 times from you when I was a corner playing for you.
I was payback, man.
You were just passing the savings on to me.
All you got to do is show your face. He'll turn inside.
Right. 2nd and 11.
Here comes the heat.
Phillips bringing pressure.
Oh, boy.
Ball is up. Buster is not going to be able to bring this down. Pass falls incomplete. Dwight Medberry, nice coverage there.
It's a lot of pressure on Mudberry. He's undersized.
Right. Yeah, height disadvantage there against Brian Buster. I'd say at least 6-inch difference between the two.
And he hand fights him the whole way. So
right. Yep, and Dwight was there step for step. Nice job once again by the senior cornerback. One by 3 formation. Burgess by himself in the backfield. He looks to throw. Barnes is going to get there. Carson Barnes, as well as Jamel Holman, bring down Burgess. I'll meet you in the backfield.
They were going middle screen there. I don't know why he didn't throw it earlier.
Right. Yeah, just kind of disjointed there, so that pass falls incomplete. Looks like it was intended for senior fullback Griffin Moses. Guardians punt team will take the field. Back deep to receive for the Warriors. Sophomore receiver Chase Brookings.
We got to put something together here.
9 seconds to go in the third quarter. Right, just flat, right? Just flat as can be.
When's the last time we had a drive? Been a while.
Yeah, end of the first.
We
or
got
beginning of the
stalled
second.
at the end of the second.
Right.
Oh, man, he's about putting his knee on the ground.
Real close, yeah, twice. Brookings can't get to this short punt. It's going to be downed by Marchese at the 28-yard line of SPX. 1 second to go.
You know what I'm seeing right now?
What are you seeing, Coach?
Coach Heff is down on the field. He's normally up in the box.
Oh, really? Staying down.
Yeah, he must be chewing. Or they might be having trouble with headsets. But
he might just want some of that up close and personal communication with the boys.
I never could be up in the press box.
Right. You're a man of action, Coach.
Well, you definitely can see more up top.
I know.
Creature of habit.
Right. Bailey gives to Locke. Sophomore running back does a nice job keeping his feet churning as he takes this ball across the 35-yard line down at the 37. We're going to go to the fourth quarter here. Warriors up 27-6. And, hey, this is a great time to talk about this week's Hustle Russell Award winner. It goes to senior wide receiver Tristan Worm. Tristan's journey is one of grit and perseverance. Many of you may remember that he was awarded this honor during his freshman year, playing the first game of his pious career, breaking his wrist, but continuing to lead his freshman team to victory. I remember that game. I was there. It was impressive. Tristan's grit and determination have only grown stronger as he has advanced in his high school career. Just a few weeks ago, Tristan was asked to play JV, and he didn't just accept the challenge, he excelled, earning his place as a starter for this coming Friday's game. What stands out most about Tristan is his unwavering perseverance and positive attitude. He never complained about his situation. Instead, he put his head down and worked tirelessly. Last Friday, he played his tail off against Cardinal Ritter. And like Brandon, Tristan approaches every situation with a calm demeanor, drawing strength from his faith. Congratulations again to Tristan Worm, this week's Hustle Russell Award winner. 2nd and 1 for the Warriors. Bailey's going to keep around the right side, picks up the first down as he dives across the 45-yard line down to the 46.
Looks like we're going to pick up the tempo and try to wear him down.
Build some momentum here. 1st and 10, SPX. 11:45 to go in the game. Bailey is going to keep left side. He's got some room to run as he gets inside Guardian territory across the 50 down to the 48-yard line. 7-yard pickup on 1st down. That makes it 2nd and 3. Check that, 2nd and 4. Bailey gives to Locke. He's met in the backfield, but does a nice job spinning his way free of the first Guardians tackler. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's where we've been stalled, midfield every
Right.
time. We've got to get past this.
Right. Lopez checks out, Wright checks in. Brookings and Springer are your receivers at the top of the screen. Tristan Worm at the bottom.
Not covering the slot. Come on.
5-yard hitch is there to Springer. Bailey's going to keep, follows a pulling Kyler Kuhn.
God.
We've got a flag on the play.
That's got to be holding.
Back in the zone of holding, I would expect, and indeed holding.
3rd and 12 now.
Holding, right. Holding against SPX. Spot foul. Should be about 3rd and 14, I would expect, coming up here. And don't let me forget, Coach, I finished talking about Tristan Worm there, drawing strength from his faith. We've got a little bit more news to come, and we'll share some pictures on the live stream there of Tristan and some other fellow teammates
I have a
growing
funny
in their
story.
faith.
I have a funny story about Tristan.
Yeah.
His freshman year, were you the coach for that? He was our backup.
No,
he was
I
like
was
our
not
backup
yet.
quarterback, or he was like third string. He was,
right.
And I called him Austin for a month and a half. And Coach Sandstone says, "Why are you calling him Austin?" I said, "Isn't that his name?" He goes, "No, it's Tristan." I said, "He's never corrected me." Oh, my.
Oh, pick. St. Michael's pick. Marchese does a nice job avoiding a couple tacklers, and he takes this ball across the 20-yard line. And that's going to rejuvenate the St. Michael's Guardians.
Everything we said, we wanted to have a clean game.
Right. And what has hurt us here? Penalties
and
turnovers. Yep.
The root of all evil.
So 21-point lead here for the Warriors. 9:48 to go. St. Michael's has something cooking, though.
Yep.
As they will begin this possession inside the red zone.
So I said, "Tristan, why don't you correct me?"
Right.
He says, "Well, he was a freshman. He was scared
Yeah,
of me."
he didn't want to say anything.
I said, "You know what? Just be glad I'm talking to you."
Oh. Wormy is a good kid for sure. Burgess hit as he throws, but connects. Touchdown.
What a pretty
St.
throw.
Michael's Burgess to Buster. Tight spiral on the money.
He reminds me of Jack Marsh so much. I mean, just the way he throws.
Impressive, man.
That was on the money.
Impressive. He stood right in there and took the hit from Phillips as he threw, but dropped a dime to Brian Buster. Put 6 on the board for St. Michael's with 9:46 to go in the fourth quarter. It's 27-12 SPX. After the score, Ben, let's do the new Catholic thing. Be perfect time. On to kick, the PAT, Max Thomas. Out of the hold of James Wilson. Kick is up and good.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy is right. And with 9:46 to go, Warriors hanging on to a 14-point lead.
I could just hear Coach Simone right now.
Not feeling good about things for sure. That's right. Well, let's get it turned around. We still got plenty of game left to feel better about ourselves and finish off this win. So We love getting wins here, Coach, right? We love hanging the W's, but we got to keep in mind, too, there's some bigger fish to fry, right?
Yeah,
you know, turning these young boys, helping them become young men, right?
That's right.
And what's the motto of St. Pius X? Restore all things in Christ, right? So mentioned Tristan Worm and his faith. Wanted to make sure we recognized some other very significant accomplishments as well. Tristan was one of 4 SPX Warrior football players to recently be baptized into the Catholic Church. You can see left to right there, Jackson Cole, Kyler Kuhn, and recent grad Tommy Hutzler, who's now playing football up at Northwest Missouri State. So yeah, Tristan, Jackson, Kyler, Tommy, welcome to the family, right?
That's right.
Congratulations on your baptism. That's terrific.
Put that one.
There's
Tristan.
Wormy,
Yeah.
an SPX chaplain, Father Mark, and I can attest, Tristan, I do see him at Mass at St. Therese. So he's continued on from the baptism there and doing the right thing, and shows up on Sundays as well. Nice job, boys. Proud of you guys. That's great. And extra special for me to see Jackson Cole up there, too, one of my freshmen that I had a couple years ago when I was coaching the freshman team. Fantastic stuff. All right, boys, let's get some momentum rolling here. Bailey and Locke in the backfield. 1st and 10 Warriors from the 20. Bailey's going to keep it. Finds some room to run across the 25. He tumbles down a little shy of the 30, about an 8-yard pickup here. Makes it 2nd and 2.
And Hudson's coming off an injury. He's taking a lot of hits tonight,
Right.
But he looks like he's healthy.
Looking good.
Yeah.
Good burst across the line there. 2-by-1 formation. Bailey fakes to Locke, keeps, goes inside. Plenty to spare as he's going to move the sticks here. A little shy of the 35-yard line. Call it the 34. 1st and 10 Warriors. Clock running. 9:10 to go in the ball game. Tight formation here from the Warriors. Double checking the play call. Coach Newland and Coach Rayborn. Give goes to Locke. He follows a pulling Jack Kirby. Nice job, Caden.
Yes, I really like how he runs.
Love how he runs the ball. Not quitting here.
He set up his blockers well.
Ran behind Jack Kirby there. And that is sophomore running back Caden Locke, 5'7", 174 pounds. Ooh. Not shy to run the ball between the tackles, is he, Coach?
No.
Front line did a nice job there. Looks like Birch, Kirby, Eblin, Holman, and Kuhn left to right. Bailey and Locke in the backfield. Bailey's going to keep. Follows Locke across the 50. Down at the St. Michael's 48. Picks up 6 yards on 1st down. Makes it 2nd and 4. 7:50 to go in the game.
Keep this up. They may not get the ball back.
Right.
Finish with points. So right now it's only a 2-score game.
Right. Tight formation here. Bailey going to pitch to Mason Wright. Mason takes it across the 40. He's got a full head of steam as he tumbles out around the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 SPX.
Beautiful what that running game does.
Right?
Opens everything up.
Opens it up. Ball at the 31-yard line. 7:20 to go in the ball game. Warriors stringing together a few first downs here, building a little momentum.
Just let the clock tick. Let's go.
Another tight, compressed formation here. We're going to try running inside of it. Holman pulls, Locke follows. Caden does a nice job hitting the hole there. Tumbles down just shy of the 20-yard line. Move the sticks again, Coach.
Starting to wear him down. A lot of walking around on the defense.
Yeah, I love how Caden hits that hole.
Yeah.
No hesitation. 1st and 10, SPX, 6:40 to go in the game. Bailey and Locke in the backfield. Bailey's going to keep. He follows Kirby and Locke. Takes a pretty good hit, but is able to fall forward across the 15-yard line.
You can tell he's a quarterback running the ball. He has to lower his shoulder pads a little bit.
It's a little high,
He's got a lot of targets standing there.
Right.
Like Larry Gascoigne had no target.
Right.
He just had thighs and a helmet coming at you.
Hudson's a tall target to begin with at 6'3", 195. Lower that pad level, son. He picks up 7. He's going to give to Caden Locke here. Caden picks up the first down. He gets popped by Luis Tolado. But Caden pops back up. He's down inside the 10-yard line, about the 8-yard line. It's going to make it 1st and goal for the Warriors with 5:45 to go in the game. Two-by-one formation. 9 seconds to go on the play clock. Still plenty of time here. Let's go. Nice fake, Hudson Bailey. He's going to drive his way.
That's fine.
Inside the 5, down at the 3.
Let the clock tick.
5 minutes to go in the ball game. Warriors' best offensive drive of the game tonight.
First drive. We had a good drive.
Was strong, true.
Yeah, was it the first drive or the second drive? Second drive, I think. First drive we stalled, I think.
Yeah, you're right. Second and goal from the 3. Bailey gives to Locke. Caden Locke finds an opening. Touchdown, SPX. Caden Locke from 3 yards out.
Good drive.
Put 6 on the board for SPX. That makes it 33-13 with 4:35 to go in the ball game.
He's only a sophomore?
Caden is only a sophomore,
he
yes,
is put
sir.
together, 175.
Yeah, 5'7", 175.
Woo. It's a bowling ball.
Good burst, yep. Yeah. Good quickness, good speed, good vision. PAT for the Warriors. Chisholm snap, Bailey hold, Kapitanovich kick is good.
It's on I-35, or I-29.
Could be. 34-13 SPX with 4:35 to go in the ball game.
Let's get some scores here.
Yeah, how about an update? Pull up the old SPX-KC app. What jumps out at you, Coach?
It jumps out that they haven't updated their website.
Oh, okay.
A lot of these games are in first quarter still.
Oh, that's okay. Hey, thanks again to all of our Warrior Pride Booster Club sponsors, Forbes Mazars, Echo Select, Audra Heller, 1 Hour Heating and Cooling.
There we go. Platte County 51-8 over Belton.
Oh, my.
Rockers 35-0 over Miege.
Okay.
Blue Springs South 49-7 over Staley. Ooh. St. James is 22-15 over Blue Valley in the third quarter.
Okay.
Maryville 14-6 against Cameron at halftime.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Kapitanovich.
Kearney 24-7 over North Kansas City.
Okay.
7 minutes in the fourth.
The Bulldogs. So defense wins.
Mm-hmm.
Touchback for the Warriors there. Frankie's been almost perfect on touchbacks.
Yep.
He had that 1-to-1 in the third quarter, or second quarter.
Rival game, Park Hill.
Yep.
Park Hill South, 35-0 Park Hill.
Whoa. So with 4:35 to go in the game, St. Michael's will begin this drive on their own 20-yard line. 1-by-3 formation. Burgess alone in the backfield.
How about a defensive score here? Oh,
Burgess
nice catch.
connects on a seam route
Miller.
with Henry Miller. 12-yard pickup. Move the sticks, Guardians. Holman, Britt, and Lopez on the defensive line. Wright and Ross, your inside backers. Crosby and Phillips, outside backers. Here comes Phillips. He pops Burgess. Wow. Burgess did not see Phillips coming. My gracious, he popped him. Pass does fall incomplete, though. 2nd and 10. .405 to go in the game. Three by one. Burgess looking for Buster. Medberry's going to get there. So does Phillips. With a little help from Darren Britt. Nice pressure. SPXD throwing the senior quarterback for an 8-yard loss. Makes it 3rd and 18.
Pinning their ears back and just attacking.
3:40 to go in the ball game. Third and 18.
I'd like to see a linebacker drop right underneath the slant right behind
Almost. Trying to set up the middle screen. Mason Wright quickly brings down Griffin Moses.
Sniffed that one out.
Sniffed it out.
Yeah.
Nothing doing. No gain on the play. Maybe a yard. Call it 4th and 17. Coach Bliss sends in the punt team with 3 minutes to go in the ball game.
Sure, the offense would like to get another score in there, but
right. Back deep to receive for the Warriors. Sophomore Chase Brookings. Good snap, good punt. Angles away from Brookings. Takes a St. Michael's bounce and roll across the 35, and it will lay to rest at the SPX 32-yard line with 2:23 to go in the game. And the Warrior offense takes the field. Jake Nichols in at quarterback for the Warriors. Classmate Caden Locke, fellow sophomore, lines up behind him. Nichols gives to Locke. Caden finds some room to run across the left side, and he lunges across the 45. Move the sticks, SPX. Ball spotted at the 47-yard line. Nice burst, Caden.
Yes.
He's exciting.
I'm excited for the next 2 years with him.
Right? Let's get him a little bigger, a little stronger. You know the deal. Put that new weight facility to work up on the north side there. You see the new floor in there now? It's ready to go. Looks good.
Delay a game.
Official stop play here because delay a game, SPX. So back it up 5 yards. Makes it 2nd and 15.
Are you going to work out in the new facility?
Yeah, I've got a cot.
I do.
In there. Yeah. There's a pond in back. There's a pool on the roof too, right?
4th floor.
Pool and a pond.
Yeah, I got that as a freshman year.
Right, yeah.
Where's room 310? On the 4th floor.
4th.
Wasn't that bright that I knew it would be on the 3rd floor. That's why they named it 310.
Right. And the Warriors go into a victory formation here with inside 2 minutes to go in the game.
Now, does that go against his yardage?
I don't count it.
4-year law.
I don't count it.
DraftKings does not count in pros, but in
On
college
meals,
they do.
They do, yes.
I have wagered on I like the quarterback rushing with Mahomes almost every week.
Just take the over?
Oh, yeah.
You heard it here, folks, right here.
And you know who else?
Tips.
You know who else? Golf. His over and under is 0.5. He just needs a half a yard.
He just needs to fall forward.
He did it Monday
man.
night. 0.5. Just fall down forward.
So another kneel will do it here as we'll go to 3rd down with 50 seconds to go. So the Warriors are going to hang on here, 34-13. Not pretty.
No.
A W's a W, but not pretty. We did not. You know what? Here's the issue. Having you up here sharing the keys to victory, you probably should be down there telling the boys the keys to victory.
Right.
Because then maybe we wouldn't have had the turnovers and penalties. Just listen to Coach Paul. Well, we'll get another chance next week to see if we can clean things up further. But it'll be a tough test next week for sure. The boys in blue will be home once again next Friday, October 3rd, against the St. James Thunder.
Ooh. And they are on a roll.
Right. Yeah. Always a tough match for sure.
Old Tom Rackey coached with us.
Yes, former SPX assistant.
Coach Byers will be back.
Right, as an assistant for the Thunder as well. So should be a fun night indeed. All right, Coach, anything to wrap us up?
I enjoyed it, Brett. And I'm going to go talk to some alums down at the Monachino Hall.
That's right. Homecoming.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. I'll see you down there, Coach.
All right.
All right. That's it for us here. Dad, turn out the lights. The party is over. Good night, Aunt Kate. We'll see you next time.